back to another Bourbon Blind live stream. We got David with us here, and David was nice enough to send us over some blind samples, and being the gentleman that he is,
unlike my husband who didn't open my samples, can you hand me that bag so I can open mine? Being the gentleman he is, he sent us samples.
And David sent us both samples. Oh, hey.
Found it.
Found
There's
the key.
There you go.
Had he opened my bag, he would have found it. I can open my own. I'm no big girl.
So anyway, David sent us over some samples to go through, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through drink some whiskey and
find out what it is.
Drink blind and give some honest reviews on what we think it is. Some people in the chat, Pete McNeil in here, and Pete says he's already drunk, and somehow I'm not too surprised. Pete's a rock star, man. He goes all day long.
And they're 2 hours behind us. Isn't he in Alaska?
No, Pete's in New York.
Oh, he's an hour ahead of us. Well, that would make sense. It's 10 o'clock, 10:30. Yeah. No, 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. You can be drunk by now. So, Windows update. No Windows update. Do they not pick like the worst times for those things?
Absolutely.
I got my 1. I got my 2. I got my 3. Ooh.
So also in the chat,
look at that color. Those are pretty.
Linux Cat in here. John, Whiskey Sipper Watson. Turn that off. Corey's in the house. Let me turn my phone off. Should have done that before.
Bed.
Moose. So,
you're not getting the cat. Bed. Sorry. Party crashers.
Party crashers.
I understand.
All right. So, David's got 2 little ones, don't you?
I do. I have a toddler and a newborn.
At least they don't crawl out on the floor during lives yet. Wait until that one comes.
He's not a toddler. He's 4. My wife just reminded me.
Okay.
Roger's here.
4-year-old.
Say hi to Roger.
Hi, Roger. Hey, what is cruel? What was it? What did I say? He says, I won't cruel. Apparently, I'm stating my age because I have no clue of the slang.
And Tabaki is in here. So, anyway, you ready to pour some whiskey?
Yeah, well, I've already poured whiskey.
That's not whiskey.
It's peach.
No, everyone, this is what she poured. In the chat, is this whiskey?
Right.
Is this whiskey? Yes or no?
No, it's not whiskey. But it's from whiskey.
It's pretend whiskey.
Yeah, it's frou-frou-y, girly whiskey.
It used to be whiskey.
There we go. It used to be whiskey. I can go with that.
So are you going with the one labeled number 1?
We are going with the one labeled number 1.
All right. I think you'll like this.
Moose.
Moose.
Live stream brought to you by Lowe's.
What's in the boxes? Now we have to know.
Oh, the box is behind me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're moving here in a week and a half. So.
Oh, I don't envy you.
It's we've been here 4 years, so I'm not sure what my wife has in there.
So what does she drink then?
What does she drink? She likes white wine. She likes Riesling.
Okie dokie. We'll send her a bottle. No, I'll totally send her a bottle because like moving sucks. And if you're moving with a newborn, I don't envy you at all.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Ooh.
Linux Cat, we're using StreamYard. I went ahead and did the paid version, and I like it so far. It actually is a lot easier to use than the regular YouTube. I can just have one window open now instead of 2 or 3. That's loud. And the only thing it doesn't do is like highlight super chats on our end, so that's hard to see. And Corey with the Wild Turkey Master's Keep.
It smells really, really good.
Caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, caramel. Carmel.
That's a town.
All right, Carmel by the Sea.
Been there. Has a really cool mansion there. Wish I owned it. No, it's caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
If you're from New York, it's probably how Pete. It's probably how Pete says it.
Caramel.
You almost got a New Orleans accent with that.
I think Pete's from like way up. No,
Up
he's
near
from like
Rochester,
Canada.
like Rochester area.
It's from. I think he said like as far north as you can get without being not in New York.
Probably.
Roger, actually, this is too sweet for me. I really was hoping for some good peach, and yeah, so I should have listened to Kyle. Roger just says to drink what I like and don't listen to Kyle. But have you tasted this yet?
Yep, I just went in.
Oh,
I like that.
mm.
I'm popping a Russell store pick tonight.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fake peach is definitely it, Roger. But this is not fake peach. This is amazing, and it's a total cherry bomb.
You think cherry?
I do, unless the peach is influencing my taste buds.
Cherry's good.
Cherry is very good.
Nothing wrong with cherry and bourbon.
Mm-mm.
I know you love your cherry bombs.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Caramel, cherry, oak,
Vanilla, spicy,
I don't
earthy.
think this is much over 100 though.
I think it's probably 100, 110.
I don't think so. No, it's good, which means it has to be 100 proof because I don't say that about anything under 100, but I don't think it's much over 100.
It's not 10-star or early times or something like that.
Don't think so. No,
probably not.
Way more flavor.
That's good.
So is this one that you like?
This is one that I absolutely love. Yes.
I can see why.
Yeah, this it's got a ton of flavor, and for what it is, it's
for what it is. Does that mean it's a low cost one?
He dropped it.
Yep.
He dropped it.
No, I was about to drop a serious hemp bomb, and I'm not going to. So I'll be interested to you'll be interested to see what this.
It's not beam. I can give you that. And it's definitely okay. So it's not any of my three. Those are the ones I can pick out of a.
It's not New Riff, Jim Beam, or Four Roses. Okay.
At least I didn't think so until you said that. I know it's not Jim Beam, and I know it's not New Riff. It might be a Four Roses.
It might be a Four Roses, or it might be like a Wild Turkey.
It's not a Jim Beam. If you tell me this is Jim Beam, I'm going to start cracking up laughing because it's going to be Jim Beam. Doesn't have the nutty. Doesn't have the nuts.
Aaron likes nuts.
I do.
It's good for you, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that Four Roses or Russell's.
I don't think so.
Kind
if it's Four Roses
path.
I could see Russell's, but I cannot see Four Roses.
No,
unless the peach is totally torn up my taste buds, which
it could be something completely different, and we could just be very
talking out
wrong.
of our ass.
But
hey, the Whiskey Scout.
Whiskey Scout in the house. What is up? What is Whiskey Scout drinking on tonight? So, you give it thumbs up?
GD.
Old Granddad.
I was going old grand. Yeah, I would. I mean, I wouldn't.
Be honest.
I am. I'm trying to find the right words. I like it. I don't know if I would go for it as a daily drinker. I don't think the proof's high enough for me.
I think it's between 100 and 110.
I don't think it's 110.
No.
You don't think it's 110?
Am I so off?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it closer to like 115?
Keep going.
120?
What?
Maybe.
Okay, so my taste buds are totally thrown from the peach, and that's really sucking. We're going to push that one away. I'm going to try and clear my palate.
You try and eat some crackers or Pringles. There you go.
Yeah, but those are all carbs.
Oh, well,
Of course, the Sprite is a carb too, but I'm trying really hard not to eat bread.
it's carbs and sugar, and Kyle's got enough sugar, right?
Whiskey Scout's drinking the 519.
Nice. We'll be on the 519 here in a little bit.
Yes, we will.
Sounds like we're on the highway. So,
Jeffrey, cheers, buddy.
so what kind of price would y'all put on this?
I'd say I'm in it.
50?
I'd say at least 70 to 80 for me. I like it.
Cool. And you're at 50, Aaron?
I think so. 50 or
Okay.
60. I mean, I don't like to compare tastes. I try to really not think about it, but knowing where Booker's is at and knowing how much I love that one, I mean, it's still high praise. I think I have like definite, 50 and above, 25 and above, and like not drinking it. So, but it's good. It's just not, I don't know.
It's not blowing your skirt up like Booker's does.
Yeah. That would be definite. Yeah. It's
Okay.
good. I would,
Yeah.
like I said, I wouldn't, if someone poured this for me, and I would not turn it down.
Okay.
And I definitely, if I was at someone's house, I would drink it again. But I don't know if I would reach for this in my own cabinet.
Cool. Well, that's why we do this blind.
Mm-hmm. No, what is it?
Well, you'll see when.
Oh, wait, we got to do number 2 and 3.
We got to do 2 and 3.
Bottoms
So-
up, bro.
Well, are you opening one of these and then saving the other one, or are you opening both of them? I'm just curious.
We kind of are sipping a little bit on both.
Okay, cool.
I think we're both going after our own bottles, but we will. You're pouring. Is this? No, that's not the same one. Okay, that's that one. Okay, never mind.
That's the
I
Elijah
can't
Craig.
accuse you. Whew. Thank you. Ever since that one night, I cannot drink the way I used to, and it's really sad.
It's the Peach Crown Super Chat.
No.
No,
No, don't do that. No. No.
you can take that. I won't drink it straight. I know I had no intentions on drinking it straight.
Shot, 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 shot.
Ooh, that would be sweet too.
American honey.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's good when you have a cough or a sore throat. So you've got batch number 2 here coming up.
That smells really good too.
All right.
It smells excellent.
Woo. Ton of sweetness.
It smells really good.
Caramel, vanilla, like creme brulee. What?
Can I have my neat taster?
Yeah.
I don't like Glencairns. Yeah, creme brulee all the way. That smells so much better now. Okay, now tasting this one. That other one is a lot higher proof. This one's a lower proof. And it's good. And I'm screwing this all up tonight, aren't I?
It's.
I'd say you're right.
I'd say you're probably spot on with that. This is definitely a lower proof than the last one.
Roger said he still can't drink tequila from a bad night in 1993.
Roger, I'm right there with you. Me and Jose are not friends. I can drink other tequilas, but Jose and I, no way.
I have that same feeling with Svedka vodka from a bad night in 2010. I can't look at it.
Pavov.
I'm not shiver.
Pavov. I used to drink Pavov straight.
I had a bad night with some Jack Daniels and
Sorry.
bachelor party.
Yeah, funny. It's the same It was the same guy that poisoned me 3 weeks ago.
It was.
And I poured Jack and Coke for them the next day at the wedding. That was a good day.
Wasn't it the bachelor party? We were like, I should really stop drinking.
This is a horrible idea.
The worst part, they had the bachelor party the day before the wedding.
Oh gosh.
I can't tell you how many handles of Jack Daniels we went through. It was so bad.
How many
In my
people
nails.
were there?
What's that?
How many people were there at the bachelor party?
8-ish,
Don't look at me. I wasn't invited. I had to
Maybe-
deal with all the other drama
maybe 10, but no more than that.
and one very tired stripper.
She was dancing for a good 5 or 6 hours. Allegedly.
Oh.
I wasn't there. I didn't look.
Yeah, right. I have to give her props though. Someone offered her how much for X, Y, and Z, and she says, "I'm not a whore." So supposedly, allegedly, I was not there. I would have paid money to be a fly on that wall.
Whiskey Scout, when I heard her pour something and I didn't know what it was, I thought she was pouring a bunch of water into her whiskey, and I was really, really confused.
Just pour the rest of the bottle.
Drayman said he thinks he was at that party in '93. All right, so this total sweetness, lower proof.
Ugh.
You all right over there?
Yeah, it is lower proof. It totally made every hair on my arm stand up. Yeah, that one was a lot higher proof. The first one, because I did not have that reaction. Like literally, I have goosebumps from just taking that.
So you get goosebumps when you drink lower proof stuff.
I can't do it.
That's interesting.
I can drink Booker's all day long. I can drink anything that's over like 100 proof-ish. But if it's low proof,
do you get like a chemical vodka burn type thing?
Yeah,
Gotcha. Understand.
very much so. And I don't get it.
I get that same feeling when I drink Maker's Mark.
I can see that.
Regular Makers, I can't stand it.
It's good in Coke.
It's good in Coke, but that's about it.
It's a good mixer.
It's a good mixer.
Makers has a really interesting kind of hold on the market, because when you go to like a dive bar, that's like their top shelf whiskey.
Yeah.
But when you go to like a really nice bar, it's like their bottom shelf whiskey.
So they're in both.
But they're in like all the bars.
Yeah, and you can see that bottle a mile away with the red wax and everything.
Yep.
It's the water.
So I'd say I'm in this
35.
50.
35. So Aaron, you went 50 for the first one, 35 for the second one. Kyle's 80 on the first one, 70 to 80 on the first one, and then 50 on the second one.
This is
40
really,
to 50.
40
This
to 50.
can't be more than
90.
Your face is priceless, Aaron.
It's gonna be like, I would say 80 proof, 90 proof at most.
It's Pappy 15. Yeah, I'm kidding.
You're right.
I'd still say it tastes like shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like shit, but it's not $1,000 worth.
No.
No,
If you told me this was Pappy 15, I would start crying because I feel bad for anyone that would buy it.
There was
Feel that.
my parents live in South Florida, and there's a liquor store down in South Florida that gets all this rare stuff, and because they know a former Buffalo Trace employee, and my father called me because he doesn't know bourbon very well, but he knows I do, and he said, yeah, this liquor store down here's got Pappy Van Winkle Special Reserve 12-year. I said, really? He goes, yeah. And I go, well, how much is it? And he goes, well, it's a Benjamin times 10. And I just said, he's overpriced for the for the secondary market by about 2 to 3 times what he needs to be. Really, it's a $450 to $500 bottle on the secondary market, but at least here in Indiana it is. But
I mean, that's pretty standard for secondary for a Van Winkle 12-year.
$500.
Yeah, 400 to 500, I'd say.
Yeah.
So, not that I would ever pay that much, but
3 is nothing but oak for me. I don't, maybe
sweetness,
a slight vanilla-y, but mostly oak.
total like sugar sweetness.
I'm not getting that.
This is the one that
actually,
I couldn't wait for you guys to try.
I don't know. Maybe your glass. I get more sweet on that. That one's more open. The first thing I smelled was oak. But
More oak.
yeah.
Like rick house, dusty rick
Yeah.
house.
But definitely I do get the like hint of vanilla on that. It's more sweet in there. So.
Yeah. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. This I like. It's definitely higher proof than the last one.
Yes, it is.
And I'm guessing it's over 100 because I'm like, oh, this is good.
I can't wait for you guys to open the key.
I don't know about this one.
I like it.
Not so sure?
Yeah. Just forward, if this is a Willet pot still, I will punch you in the face next
It's
time I see
not.
you.
It's not Willet pot still. This is not.
It's not Willet pot still.
It's not wet dog rolled in trash can. I swear to God, there's a like.
Distinct.
Yes, you know when your dog walks in, you're like, dude, what the hell did you roll in? That's
Yeah.
pot still. You can smell it a mile away. It's that funky, God knows what the hell came out of the trash can smell. So what? Okay, so I wouldn't say I'm a newbie to whiskey, but I definitely can't nail my name brands. And Corey just said that apparently I just tasted Old Ezra 7 and had no clue, and I guessed 90 proof. What's the proof on Old Ezra?
I think it's 90. It's either I think they have like a 90, a 101, and the barrel
And a
proof.
barrel proof.
So apparently with the monkey with his head eyes covered, it wasn't a good guess.
There you go, that one.
Yeah, don't know what that means, but okay.
It's a monkey. It's cute.
They throw shit.
So do you, and I still live with you.
Not literally, jackass. I throw shoes.
So
I
So
like
you're not,
this one.
you're not digging this one, Kyle.
I don't think so. I'm gonna go in
Okay.
again, but
Well, don't spit it out. And if you do, spit to your left.
You're right, might get you in trouble. I found wedding pictures and was showing Renya how you took a knife to my face on her wedding day.
it was a blunt knife that had icing on it, so I smeared icing all over the side of her face.
Only because I got you first.
Was that what it was? Gotcha.
It really was. You should see the look on the people's faces behind us. It was pretty hilarious.
ADHD fishing in the house.
I really like this one.
Corey said it was the barrel proof. What do you guess? 90.
Ooh. Bad.
Orange is pushing off.
Then go to bed.
He's wiggling too much.
Don't care.
The sheet.
Good
Okay, then.
night.
Love you.
One.
Good night.
What?
2. Sorry. I had to be a mom.
No problem. I understand. Testify. So if you had to rate this one, Kyle, where are you at?
This has that like medicinal doctor's office taste to me.
Gotcha. So I'm pretty sure the people in the chat and you guys possibly, except for maybe Erin, because she likes this, are going to probably rip my head off for what this one is.
I don't think it's that bad. The second one was god awful.
No, I didn't give Kyle some James.
No, he's not spitting.
He swallowed that one.
All right, so all right.
Who's so crazy? Me?
I would probably rate it first one, second one, third one.
Okay.
Was how I'm going with that.
I would go 1, 3, 2. That
1, 3,
second
2?
one, no. It's not, the proof's not there.
I would go
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to guess that 3 has a higher proof, and I think I'm rating it strictly on that. And I really wish 1 wasn't the first one we had, because I think I would have got the proof a little bit better on that. That was my first real drink of the night.
Versus peach.
Yeah, peach was too sweet. Roger, no, it's not wet dog. We already determined it's not a pot still. Sorry.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, and I really don't want to get punched in the face. Kyle.
I would not be pleased.
So, well,
All right.
where are you at in terms of price, Kyle?
Price wise,
You're not paying for this. It sounds like.
no more than 20 or 30 bucks.
Whoa! Ouch!
I told you, I'm not digging
No,
it.
it's-
I would give it at least 35. I gave the other one. What did I say
Well,
for
you
number
said
2?
you liked it.
You said 35 for number 2, and you
Okay, so probably 45 then. I'll do 35,
Okay.
45, and then I said 55 for the first. I think I'd up it a little bit more now that I tasted the other 3.
what?
Want to go back to one?
Do you want to taste a little bit of one?
Yeah, let's do one again just to.
Because we didn't have a warm up
we
drink
didn't
either.
have any warm up drinks
Besides her crown peach.
because my Crown and Peach was Sprite, and that was way too sweet. I'm gonna make some green tea and mix that with it.
That would be delicious.
It would be. And see, Kyle killed his first one, so now he's drinking mine because I was smart and didn't kill my first one.
Well, he's not a quitter.
That's right.
No.
Mama didn't raise no quitter.
Mama didn't raise no quitter.
So AA means Alcoholics Association meeting, right?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
No, it's your Alcoholics Association meeting because when you tell people you have to get to the bar to go to your AA meeting, they if you don't tell them the bar part, they let you go and you get off work early. I ran that for a long time in Arizona, and let me tell you, every Tuesday night, the AA meeting was at our local bar. Oh, Ancient Age. I should have known that.
God.
I only ate dinner today, unfortunately. I was that busy. And so, once again, Aaron's toasted. Not completely like I was the other night, but my mouth is running away with me.
I still say 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Better.
Yeah.
Are you rethinking your price tag?
Yeah.
Now do you see where I'm at in that like $70 to $80 area?
Yeah. Still not Booker's, but it's good. Yeah, I would up mine by a good $10 or $15 by the least. So I'm at probably 65. And then number 2, I would still stick with my 35 and my number 3 at 45.
Okay. Now I know you
Not
have,
that much different.
but would you rather me tell you what it is?
Sure.
What's number? All right, hold on. Let's start with number
Let's start with number
3.
Number,
2. All right, number 2. Since
okay.
that was Aaron's bottom.
So number 2 is actually 10 cup 10 year.
All right.
So the
It's
bottle's
80
pretty.
So the bottle is really cool.
Yeah, wait, isn't that the one you just got?
Yeah.
I won't be drinking it. That's the one I'm going to dump the juice out and make a lamp
I don't
out
know
of.
if that's 10
Is
year.
that
or not.
10 year or
That's
not?
not
Hold on
that's
a
not
second.
10 year.
It's
No,
not.
No, that's a 3-year-old MGP. This is a 10-year-old MGP. That's just
Oh, that other one was 3 years?
No, this
I
one
think
is.
so. Yeah.
No, he said his was I was right on the proof.
It's 84 proof.
Uh-huh.
And
What year on this one?
This is a 3 year, not a 10 year.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's a 3-year. It's from MGP. But the other one, the one that I sent you is a 10.
The 10
It's
year.
priced at-
Okay.
It's priced at $55.
Okay.
So 84 proof, 10 year. It's I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was worth the $55 after I got it. But
I wouldn't have spent 55 on
for
it.
what you spent on the one that you have there, the 3-year-old.
He'll be drinking it, not me.
Do what?
For what you spent there on the original,
Yeah.
much more in line with what the price probably was, which was like
I want to say it was
$35.
like 20 or 25 bucks.
Okay.
Great price. And I would absolutely buy that over the 10 year.
I mean, Chicago in general has some really good prices. They always do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They like to bitch about it, but last year when I was up there, they had Russell's Reserve picks for $45. They had 4 Roses picks for
geez.
$50.
Ooh.
I mean,
I'm surprised you didn't come home with a whole
They had
bunch
a-
of roses.
I know. They had Buffalo Trace picks for $19. I mean, just ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Holy cow.
So this is when I usually so Nick and I were in a store and I was like, "Oh man, that's a good price. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good price. Oh, that's a good price." And he was like, "Do you want me to go get you a cart?" And I was like, "No, because I will walk out of here with an entire cart full of whiskey,
And your wife will kill you.
and my wife will kill me."
Yeah.
And I was like, after organizing all my bottles and everything, I'm like, I really need to slow down on my buying.
Eric, where in California are you from?
Northern California.
Did we do this already? Did we have this conversation before? Apparently we did.
We did a live stream with Eric Waite.
Did we?
I did. I don't know. I don't remember if you were in on it. But
I miss California right now.
all right. So number 3.
All right. So
Yeah, what's number 3?
you know how I told you that half of Bourbon Blind Nation's probably going to rip my head off, and Kyle, you're probably going to rip my head off for this.
It was not bad.
No, I know. I'm glad you liked it because I liked it too, Aaron.
Sweet. Now what are we drinking?
So you're drinking something from the Jim Beam family. You are drinking a blend. It is half Jim Beam White Label and half Booker's 02 2018.
Huh.
Which is probably why you like it.
Yeah, it's Bookers.
It's Booker's.
Bookers. I mean, like, how could you go wrong? Mix it with anything.
Well, and it's the exact same mash bill. The only difference is 2 years and 2 months between the two, and then obviously like 45 proof.
It didn't taste like nuts though. I just poured myself some more of it.
I'm going to also.
So
you said Jim Beam White Label and Booker's.
It's Jim Beam White Label and Booker's. And I know
Jim Beam White Label is not good.
What's that?
I said I take it Jim Beam White Label is not good.
Well, I was actually just curious on it because it had the exact same mash bill, how it would mix together with the age and then the proofage, and I thought that it was really a solid choice. Really solid. Just I got a lot of sweetness when I drank it. So anyway, I was just curious on your thoughts.
So knowing what it is,
yeah, I know.
I don't.
You're confused.
I am because, and again, this is why we do everything blind. But now that I know what it is, like I'm not getting that
I don't get peanuts.
medicinal taste.
I still
Like-
get it. I still get the whole thing.
Do
But
you?
I'm guessing I want to try white label because I know what Booker's tastes like. I can pick that out of a blind test. We've proven this time and time again. I'm really curious on what the white label tastes like, and I need to make sure that I eat like throughout the day instead of just eating dinner.
Do you have white label there?
I don't.
We have 500
think
bottles
so.
and we don't have something. That's like saying something.
I don't think so.
No, it's. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna keep rubbing that like salt right into that wound because that one threw me for a loop in the middle of a live stream, and I was like, okay. And then someone was like doing the math on it for me, and I'm like, okay.
We just hope the house doesn't. We just hope the house doesn't catch on fire. That's what we.
Oh
hope.
no, I've already said that. If the kids are out of the house, I'm gonna tell the fire department to back up because I want to watch the house explode. If the kids are in the house, yeah, it's gonna explode. But if the kids are in the house, no, we don't have any alcohol in there. Please, please, please get the kids.
Yes, please get the children. We have no ammunition, no alcohol.
Nope, no alcohol, no ammunition. Nope. Oh, ammo. Does ammo? I've heard that's an urban legend. Please,
What?
that ammo explodes.
It does. It doesn't make like a big boom, but
No, but it goes off when it's hot enough.
We're fucked.
So
I didn't even hear that. I heard that was an urban legend. I'm like, oh, thank God. No.
no, have you ever?
So, Jeffrey, no worries, man. Not at all. And Eric buying stock in StreamYard, probably not a bad idea. I know, I'm pretty sure right now they're a private company, but I mean, with Google and Facebook, that could change. So, all right, David,
Stockyard. What's Stockyard?
All
what
right.
we're streaming on.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad idea.
So number one.
Number one was our favorite.
All right, so
this was the most highly rated. What do you think? What do you guys think it is?
It's not Jim Beam and it's not new. I
really
hold
like
on.
it.
Do we still have
Yeah.
any? Yes, we do. Hold on.
I'd pay $80 all day long.
I will tell
Well,
you
what-
right now that it costs less than $80.
Less than?
Less than.
What's the
what about my
retail price on it?
65? What about my
And I
65?
will also tell you that it retails for $49.99.
Okay.
And
So I was
that
almost spot
Kyle,
on with the price.
and that Kyle, you have a bottle of this. At least
That
one
doesn't surprise
that I
me.
know of.
Is it? Hold on.
It's not the exact bottle, but you have a bottle of it that is very, very close to this.
I'm between two distilleries, and they're very opposite ends of the spectrum. But for some reason, in my mind, I always get them mixed up.
What?
Is it Heaven
Which one?
Hill or is it Buffalo Trace?
It's neither.
Really?
It's neither one of those.
Apparently, I've drank too much whiskey. I can't pull that out of my hat anymore.
It's Jim Beam, guys.
Is it really?
What?
It's Knob Creek single barrel store pick, 15-year, 120 proof bourbon.
Nice.
And
Wow.
I know that you have a 14-year store pick.
I do. And at least 2 15 years, if not 3 or 4.
All I have to say is the peach really must have thrown my taste buds off because I am not getting any of those nut flavors that you usually get out of Jim Beam.
I'm not getting any nuts on it either, though.
Hey,
So
okay, so my taste buds are
Yeah.
right. Then
So
that
I've
proves that.
finished that bottle, and it is phenomenal.
It's really good.
really good.
it is.
And with it being a Knob Creek, I'm not surprised that both of us picked it as number one.
The first 15-year Knob Creek I tried was at a store, and I was going to buy it, and it was not good. It really wasn't. The next few, like 14, 15-year picks I had were really good. So it was just something about that one that I didn't like.
That's why it's a barrel pick, and that's why some barrels are good, some are bad.
There you go.
Yeah, Tim said, you can make new kids. You can't make new whiskey if the house is on fire.
Well, I got that, but we can't make new kids. That factory is shut down.
There's always adoption.
Yeah, but
Robot
then they're not as
Scott.
cute.
Yes, challenge coins are in the final stage of.
I yelled at
being
him
made.
today. You mean to tell? Did you put that picture up on the post?
No, it's a surprise.
I saw them, and I was like, "Dude, people are asking." It was June. I would be chomping at the bit and irritated if I were them. I got to see it.
I'm not making them. I am trying.
Yeah, but at least show them at least where you're at. They're really pretty.
They are.
They're
can't-
really pretty.
What numbers did you get, Kyle?
For what?
For the challenge coin, did you get one?
I'm saving 1 through
10.
10.
And then I took 81. Sorry, all.
Cool. I took 14, so.
Nutless Beam.
Yeah, completely.
That's why I was smiling was when you talked about that. All right. Well,
You drink alone?
This is what mine has on. I don't know if
I
it's the
just
same barrel.
mine just has a really sad half tag here.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
And along
Yeah,
comes
so-
Dad.
I was wondering if they were from the same barrel with them being both in the same area, dropping at the same time. Like,
I'm going to ban you from opening bottles.
Aaron, you and my wife can start a support group.
What?
You and my wife can start a support group. She says I have too many bottles open.
Well, no, it's the fact that he can't physically open the damn bottle and it drives me crazy. Go away. You don't have nails.
you're going to rip the label.
Why does it matter if I lip the rip
If
the
you
label?
lip the label, you lip the label. I don't know what a label is, but don't lip it.
Okay, so maybe this one's got me stumped too.
May I?
Yeah, as long as you don't get a knife.
Why?
Because you
That's why
almost
I
took your finger off last time.
That's why I was sitting there
Right.
smiling when
Check
y'all
the
were saying
last
that it's not.
video. I had to save his poor finger. He stabbed himself with the knife.
Lies and conjecture.
It's on tape. Well, lack of tape, but yes.
So Kyle, I tried this at the store that I got it at, and
Yep.
it's pretty darn solid.
Yeah.
It's
So-
13-year-old
Nick
MVP.
So he calls it Jesus Juice. Nick loves Joseph Magnus.
So for
Yeah.
those of you watching that don't know, Joseph Magnus single barrel 13-year MGP.
It's bottled at cask strength, at least mine is, with 99.6 proof. So Aaron probably won't like it.
Probably not.
It is barrel proof.
It is
So
barrel
far,
proof.
but it's 96 proof.
Mine's 99.6.
I will like that.
Bottle 9 of 160.
See, he got the right bottle. No offense.
I'm bottle 158 of 163.
Oh, of 163.
Mhm.
So maybe they are different bottles then, or different barrels.
They are, and I
Well, if the proof's different on them, they have to be different barrels.
No, the proof's the same.
No, it's not. His is 96. Yours is 99.
No.
99.6.
His was 96 point what?
no 99.6 proof.
Oh, well, then we're close enough to 100. I'm not
40,
gonna.
49.3.
I'm 49.8. 49. Wait a minute.
So mine would be 98.6 then.
Yeah,
And yours is what?
99.6.
99.6.
So you got the better bottle.
Oh,
It smells beautiful.
Uh-huh.
oh, buddy.
Oh man, that is no burn and all Jesus.
All Jesus.
All Jesus. I hope Nick's watching tonight too.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's complex.
Hey Nick, how you doing, buddy?
I like the other bottle better.
Which one? The Knob Creek?
No. Well, yes, that's a given. But the black label one.
Well, that one's finished. This one's not finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a 13-year unadulterated Jesus juice. Oh man, there's a lot going on in that nose.
It smells pretty.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
No? What do you mean no? She just knowed this.
Get some new riff, darling. It's all right.
And see, voila, like a genie in the bottle.
How do you not?
I want to like it. I love the bottle. The black one was really good. That one
This
not
is
so bad.
really oaky.
It's
This one is too. Lots of cherries, just dark fruit.
Yeah.
all I got was medicinal.
Oak, lots of just darkness in general. There's no medicinal on that whatsoever.
That's all I get.
All right. I'm
You're
gonna
crazy.
Probably.
for science, Kyle. I'm gonna try adding a drop or two of water here. And by the way, it's really I've got a really scientific way to do it.
I really am a picky girl, and someone called me a proof whore last time, and I'm beginning to agree with them. If it's not 100 proof, it's just I can't do it.
For people in the chat, if you haven't checked out Eric Waite's whiskey channel, please go do it. He's got some awesome content. Dude really knows his stuff. He's on point. Whiskey Scout poured his 5th Elijah Craig barrel proof tonight. That's brave.
Whoa. I hope you don't have to do anything in the morning or by noon.
That's brave.
That's Pete McNeil territory right there.
Aw, Steve. Proof whores unite. Cheers to that. See, when you abbreviate
Ooh.
it sounds so.
Chad Holly in the house.
You just caught on? Wow. He's been here for like almost the beginning.
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
No, I have not tried the 139.4 yet. I have not cracked it open.
We have 100 of Joseph Magnus at one.
No, an Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Ooh.
I tried showing it to you, but you were busy. You didn't care.
What was I doing?
Probably Color Street.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, Kyle, I'll say the water really brings out the sweetness a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, you're gonna dump the whole glass, and I'm gonna laugh.
I am not. No faith.
Yeah.
No faith.
So why are you? If you have no faith, why are you not just pouring it in then?
Because I'm smarter than that. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Your choice in women has something to be lacking. Then
You said it, not me.
I had fun with that one.
So with the water, in Chicago, I got to try the Joseph Magnus cigar blend.
Yeah.
And it was not as good as the regular Joseph Magnus to me, but it was a fresh crack, so that could have had something to do with it. But just a little bit of water in there really, really opened it up.
That's all you.
Which one?
That.
This?
Oh yeah.
I think my whiskey tastes pretty darn good tonight just because the glass it's in.
Well, that helps right there.
I mean, this comes from being a Patreon.
When you put that logo on there, it makes everything taste better.
That I really hate.
Just like when you get your bottle signed by a master distiller, it makes it taste better.
Yes, that's
exactly it. I can just, it's been handled with love. I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, way more sweetness with the water, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giggling at words in the chat, and they make me go like this.
Eric, wait.
Cheers. And then the second post.
I need something. I need just something to cheers.
What? You love Joseph Magnus. You should put some more of that in your glass. Why are you wasting
Right, but I have
stuff?
like 15 bottles of this.
And that's the good stuff.
Cheers to you, Eric. Wait. He said proof whore. I'll buy that for $1.
$5.
$5.
Oh, I wouldn't post. Oh.
Yeah, I had to do this number. I was reading that. I'm like, what does separate the W from the O and the what? And then I went, oh, I'm blind.
I knew what you meant, Eric. Oh.
Yeah.
I
would say that's worth the $100 price tag that we paid for it. The Magnus, that is.
It's $100?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
The black label was great, but that white label's nasty.
All right.
So we got
Dustin gave a super chat of $2.
Oh, hell no. I just finished my glass.
I'm gonna give you Crown Peach.
Oh, hell no.
Crown Peach.
That does not have the proof I need.
Hot Dickel, y'all.
And I do. Okay.
And that's so when we went to George Dickel, that's what they call it, is Hot Dickel, the Tabasco finished. And of course, they all live around there in small town in Tennessee, so that's how they talk. So Hot Dickel, y'all.
It's Tabasco finished? You're kidding me.
It's finished in a Tabasco barrel. They didn't add Tabasco to the whiskey.
You wouldn't need to. Do you know what Tabasco can do?
Yeah. So here's my thing with the Tabasco one is, first of all, Dustin.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, Dustin.
What's with me in the table thing? Adam's coming out on me.
So, yeah, see, DHM said it was only $100. Great price. Boom.
Yes, exactly. What's great is my wife just found out how much I paid for it.
When you said that?
Yeah, and then you have the wife
Did she give you a look?
She might have.
Cheers on that. I will totally, you better buy her a bottle for that of Riesling.
I'm setting her up with a massage.
I did that today.
I'm setting her up with a spa day for all the moving and all the boxes that she's had to. She's packed all these because she stays at home with our children, and she's just been an absolute amazing wife.
It's hard to do that with a newborn.
Eric, where'd you see the Joseph Magnus for 300? He said he paid 150 for that cigar blend. Chad wants to know if the shots get bigger with bigger super chats asking for a friend.
Okay, so I'm still not recovered. I hope to God I do at some point, but that live chat that we did, we got off just in time. I drunk called Mike and yelled at him and then fell into our floor, our wall, and a little bit of everything else in between. And I haven't recovered, and I really wish I would. I couldn't drink bourbon at all for what, a month and a half, 2 months?
Something like that.
I'm just now back to being able to drink any bourbon. And yeah. So I'm probably going to call it quits pretty quick. And if anyone super chats, I'm so sorry. Love y'all. Don't want to die. I got to get up at 5 o'clock to go watch mermaids swim in a aquarium tank.
So, so the George Dickel, it wouldn't be bad if they didn't add so much sweetness to it.
Go back up.
Roger?
No, currently unopened. It's a Whiskey Scout I was reading and you moved it. Currently unopened. Stable second purchase. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up on the chat. I'm usually better at scanning and I'm not.
You guys are going crazy in the chat.
Glad to see it.
All right. So let's see. So we met up and had dinner with David in Indianapolis.
No, we did not.
Sorry.
We did not.
Nick and I did.
That's just not fair. And you got to, hey, he did the same thing I did. Cheers. I'm not drunk.
I just wanted to see.
No, you didn't.
Aaron, I'm not a gentleman. I did not send one for you.
That's okay. You don't have to.
I apologize.
No, it's all good. I do like the fact, Kyle, I was actually trying to call him that night, and Kyle was like, I'm busy. What's up? I was like, oh, that's right. You're drinking with the guys.
Yeah, we did a bourbon and chill.
That was on Monday night.
What night were you over at?
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Yeah, we was
Monday is when I was at the Adventures Club in Chicago.
I had kids.
Yeah.
That's all I do. I got kids 24/7. He gets to go run away and drink with people, be cool, get meals paid for him.
Drive for 22 hours.
I did that too with 2 kids. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Why was your choice?
Sure.
Yeah, my choice.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a pour.
I got to go to the bathroom, Dad. Not now, God damn it.
All right, so what I have is the A119 at 135 proof.
So where's the other one?
What you have is the B519,
which is 122.2 proof.
Okay, so we're going to figure out whether the A or the B is better, right?
Yeah. So
I'm betting.
Cheers to you,
I'm
sir.
betting just on proof point. I'm probably going to like A over B. Ooh. That's amazing. This is a total cherry bomb in all the right ways you want a cherry. It's not fake. It's not. All
right.
I like the B. The A has a little bit of a medicinal taste to it. Just a touch.
Crazy.
No, compared to the B, I'm sure it's great, but comparing side by side, one tastes right after the other.
Eric said, "Are you a member of the Super Adventures Club?" No, Eric, I am not. Chad said he'd put the 139.4 against them all. Yeah, I probably would.
Don't light a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just breathe fire.
Yeah.
Be cool. Hey, maybe that's what I should try and do.
What?
Not this drunk, but
Start
I
a
didn't
fire.
watch it blow because I only drink high proof.
So at the very, very end of the Stag Junior review, one of the first ones we did is a video of Jason doing that with Stag Junior.
I thought he was trying to do that with something else.
No,
Did he? Oh, he lit his face on. Did he light? No.
No,
Where was I?
he was in the kitchen. You were out here. He was in the kitchen
Yeah. Oh,
And
I
he went-
was in my hole.
with Stag Junior.
I'm not surprised.
Little cherry nugget for you guys.
That sounds
I
like
was
a Patreon
banished to my
exclusive.
hole before you guys realized I was invited in. Don't shake your head like that. Like the first 10 episodes, all I did was do the introduction and go sit by myself. Now at least I pop in every once in a while and can't make faces.
They click you in.
Yeah, they click me in.
That's right.
That was funny. What did
That's how we summon her.
Yes.
with wine in my hands usually. You got to click that in. Hold up. Speaking of
Eric Waite's
snapping,
comment.
yeah. So yes, Kyle is not a member of the Super Adventures Club.
It sounds like NAMBLA, the or the National Association of Marlon Brando lookalikes. That's not what NAMBLA actually stands for. In South Park.
I miss South Park. I used to watch that when, like, I don't know, back in junior high, maybe high school. I don't remember when it came out.
All right, David.
Yes, sir.
I hate you.
You hate me?
I hate you.
The B is way better than A.
I'm gonna have to find some people to trade a couple A bottles for B bottles or something.
Cool.
So tell me I'm wrong.
What?
You just were trying to tell me I was wrong,
About what?
saying that B was better.
I was just surprised because it's
Lower proof.
13 proof points lower.
I was a little surprised myself, but I got medicinal on the A, and the B was really, really good. It was a total cherry bomb.
I mean,
I
they're
know
both
when-
good. They're both
I know,
delicious.
I know when Mash and Drum did his review of this, of the B519, he said, if you like your Elijah Craig barrel proof like A119 with a little bit of water, you'll really like this. And that's what he got out of it.
I don't ever like water. I don't think I've ever liked water, but the B just didn't have a medicinal taste to it.
Cool. Well, it sounds like I should have brought you guys a bottle.
It's all good. I really, really liked your throwback mixture you had going on there of
White label. And
White
Bookers.
Label and Bookers.
It's weird. After I knew what it was, I really liked it. My brain going, you should like this.
You should really like this.
You can't.
But
You should.
But
know
your
what you
brain
like
also
now.
said with Jackie, I should really stop drinking this.
And how much were you willing to pay for that blind? I
What?
think you said like 25 or 30.
25 to 30. And
yeah,
And now all of a sudden you like it.
I
Yeah.
I know.
Mhm.
That's why we do things
There's
blind.
flaws in your story.
That's why we do
There's
things
holes,
blind.
Holes. At least I'm consistent.
I was just trying hard not to laugh on the first. I'm trying hard not to give it away on the first one with when you said it wasn't Jim Beam. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I still didn't get. I went back to
They're
it.
gonna-
Still didn't. It had to have been the peach. So we do Lincoln County Bourbon Society next to a laundromat, and last month I couldn't be there. I had kids, and the guys literally threw it together at the last minute, and I couldn't find a babysitter. But the time before, everything, I'm like, what is wrong with me? Everything smells floral. Everything. I was like, it smells like flowers. It smells like flowers. I got to the
Was that
point
at
where,
the meeting?
yes, I was like,
smells
what
Tide.
is wrong with me? And then Kyle came in today. He's like, we were like next to a laundromat, and I'm like, it all makes sense. Everything smells like flowers. And it really messed up our smells. We're gonna have to make sure. And I'm betting it was somebody. It's all in like the same building, and I'm betting the dryers kind of all vent to each other. And like
Yeah.
all I got
There's the
all
liquor.
night long.
There's the liquor store, and then
Our meeting place or
the
their
meeting
event
room
space.
that we did
Yeah.
it, and then a laundromat. So
Classy, you know.
It's Fayetteville.
Good old Fayetteville.
Yeah, it's a really interesting place. And I've literally used that excuse a lot. Everyone's like, so why is the coffee shop closed on Wednesday? And I'm like, it's Fayetteville. And they're like, oh yeah, that's a legitimate answer.
It is.
We invented the Lincoln County process. We can't figure out how to function on a day-to-day basis.
Can I ask a really dumb question? What is the Lincoln County process?
Charcoal mellowing.
Ah, okay. So what Jack Daniels originally did?
Yeah.
Jack Daniels was originally made in Lincoln County. They separated the counties a little bit later. Now it's made in Moore County, which is 15 minutes up the road, and it is a dry county. Except you can now buy liquor at the distillery. Fun fact.
At Jack Daniels? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they opened it up. That's a relatively recent occurrence, as of in the past 5 years. I want to say 3 years.
Yeah. They also charge for all their tours now. So
Okay.
A buckload.
they rephrased it a little bit.
Not according to your mother yesterday. Let me tell you, your aunt and your mom. Yes. And I will tag Aunt Monty in it. Aunt Monty's amazing. She is a member of Lincoln County Bourbon Society, and she does drink bourbon, and she is amazing. Plug out to Kyle's family.
Awesome.
So
Whiskey South said for him, 519, the oak is so well integrated in this one. Caramel, cherry, vanilla, subtle floralness with a hint of minerality in the very end. Schwing.
it was amazing. It was
freaking
really
delicious.
good. The A what?
119.
The A119. Is that the one that which one was I drinking over my wine?
B518 probably.
Okay, so apparently I like B's. But this one was way better than
C's
the
are
A.
bigger than B's.
Yes, they are. But sometimes C's are just a little too big.
Until the D's come along.
That's right.
I miss mine. Pregnancies are amazing, and then they go away. Kyle's gonna drink water and not say anything on that one.
That's some good water there.
There is no filter. I don't get upset by these things. It's like it is what it is, and there's nothing you can fix.
Well, my guess is that just spending a little bit of time with Kyle and watching him, that if Kyle, Kyle has a very strong filter all the time. It always, and
I can't even keep a straight face. I'm trying. You have to get him in the right mood. Around certain people, he becomes a wallflower, and then I'm the one that's like running circles around everyone because alcohol makes me hyper. I don't get sleepy. So at 4:00 in the morning, I'm like, let's drink. And then at 6:30 in the morning, after everyone's passed out, I'm like, hey, it's 6:30. It's time for breakfast. It's time to get up. And everyone's passed out. And I'm like, no, Denny's, come on. Everybody up. It's time for Denny's. And everyone's like, Aaron, go to bed. And I'm like, but I'm still
time
awake.
for pancakes. It's time to all that shit.
Eggs and hash browns.
Eggs and hash browns?
We're not playing that game. I say eggs correctly. Tag Jason in it.
Now, Aaron, I have to ask you a question. Is it New Orleans or Nolans?
And neither. It's New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wanted to make sure I was saying it correctly.
You're all right.
For a negative speaker.
That's an oxymoron. I'm technically not a native speaker. Both my parents are from there. All of my cousins. I'm the only one out of my family not born down there. I've never lived down there. I can't claim. I wish I could, but I can't.
You said you're a Cali girl, right?
I was born in Tucson, Arizona. My dad still lives there. My mom moved to Cali when I was 6. So I grew up in California, but I claim it half the time. So
cool.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of everything, but a West Coast girl who has Southern hospitality and learned to speak a little bit of it correctly. Y'all is commonplace in my family, both sides, my mother and my father. And people never gave me a side eye. I've said y'all my whole life. Kyle's going to open up his master's keep.
Chad asked if I'd tried the Cornerstone yet.
Kyle, I have to. I would love to.
Yes, the bottle has been cracked a little bit.
A little bit. I poured it at the Lincoln County Bourbon Society for everyone.
It's still a little bit. I mean, you're only about much into it, and it hasn't even gotten to the wettest part yet. So it's a little bit. Did everyone like it? When did you crack this? So did I get any? Was I not drinking that night?
You were not.
I like how you asked 4 questions in one there. Where
Yeah,
was
I'm not in a breath.
Man, it's like answering a prosecutor here.
So someone pointed out on Rare Bird 101.
Oh, I remember this. Yes, we were playing with this. Can you please pour me some though?
Batch number 28787. Apparently that was supposed to say bottle number, not batch number. What are you pointing at?
You need to read that.
Chad said he's trying to trade his 17-year for a...
I was trying to give you the opportunity to be nice.
What?
Nothing. Cheers.
Cornerstone is good, yes. Although the price on it, that's a hard one.
You want me to say nachos? Isn't that nachos, Trace?
No, nachotachos? Nachotachos.
No worries.
Long Street, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Well, I know what Toulouse and what. Hold on, I gotta think about this.
Nachotachos.
That's not nachos.
Nachotachos.
It's not that.
Nachotochos?
No, you got to get the Creole in it, and I can't do it. It's not
Pretty
that.
sure it's
dumb.
like Native American.
All I can say is half the city, half the towns you can, or half the street names you
French?
can. Yeah, they're half French, half Native American, and a little bit of everything thrown into it. I wish Della was over here; she could say it. I got nothing. Natoshes?
Nakatochus.
No.
Nakaitochus? Nakaitochus.
Okay, how do you really say it? Nakatoshis. I don't know. We could do this all night long. I just like watching people try and say La Canada and for a La Cañada and all the rest.
So that Cornerstone, man, I think that's better than the first 2 times I tried it.
It's had a chance to open up a little bit.
Is this no, this is this one.
Mhm.
This is, I'm now confusing my glasses.
So are you glad that there might be?
It's a rye, so heads up.
Thank you. But I like rice. I'm not Nick.
So is it worth trading 3 Russell single barrel reserve ryes for?
Man, that's such a hard question.
Do you have the
because
Russell? Can you get me one?
a Russell's rye?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I have no filter.
I didn't.
Because I love Russell's reserve rye,
This is good.
the single barrel.
And it's not excuse you. Moose says excuse you as us trying to say all the rest of the nacho whatever. This is good. You get a little bit of dill.
A little bit of dill.
Well, rye's got that like dilly flavor to it, but it's not offensive in any stretch of the imagination. It's definitely high proof. I don't know what the proof of it on it is. It?
I think it's 100.
It's good.
110.
It's got to be higher than 100 because I'm saying it's good. It's standard. If I say it's good, it's
109.
109.
9.
Okay.
That's a fresh crack.
Yeah, it was a beautiful pop. Ooh,
And
I don't know if I would switch those.
I'm going to compare it up to my gold standard for rye.
So
Kentucky Owl.
is
The
that
owl.
actually? So is that actually worth the buy? It's on sale at my local liquor store for like $179.
Whoo. $179 for your Kentucky Owl.
These ones were 129. This is batch number 1.
Is that batch number 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they had it on sale for like $179, and they
Where's my water?
everything.
right here. All right, so this is the cornerstone.
Ooh.
Good, solid. It's getting better. Like every time I try it, it's getting better.
Okay, so do you like the more rye taste or the less rye taste?
I'm a fan of the a little bit less rye.
Stick with your Russell's Reserve.
I'm more of a fan of like the Pikesville, the Russell single barrel.
So the Master's Keep's going to punch you in the face. It's good. Really good. I'm guessing the proof is higher.
No,
No,
actually, the Russell's Reserve Rye is
It's 52%, which makes it 104.
104 proof. Gotcha.
What's the Master's? Because you get
It's 109 proof.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
109.
Okay, so the Master's Keep is drinking a lot hotter. I want to say a lot higher proof, and it's
Spicier.
more. It's got more of those rye flavors.
What about dill?
I already said that. You were that way, and I was like, it's got a dilly flavor to it. Or did I said dill? Didn't I?
You said dill.
Okay, good. That's what I meant.
Here.
I need more water. I'm about ready to be tapped out. What is this?
That's the Kentucky Owl.
Okay, so hold on. I've got 3 different glasses.
You got to remember what's what here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this one's Bourbon Blind and no, not Bourbon Blind is going to be the Russell's Reserve. Bourbon Blind Neat Taster is going to your Master's Keep, and you got our funky
Kentucky Bourbon Trail.
And that's going to be the Kentucky Owl. Whoa. Okay. If you like rye, you want to go with Kentucky Owl. If you like a light rye, you're going to want your Russell's Reserve. And then I think the Master Keep is like a nice even in between.
So, Kyle, you mentioned you have a gold standard for rye, which is the Kentucky Owl, aged 11 years, right?
I'm sorry. Resurgence. All the way.
Yeah.
That was the first rye I had, though. And you can't compare. I got to give a plug to ASW. And
one thing that I'm really excited to see, I talked to the master distiller there.
I would love to go shake his hand because I absolutely love Resurgence.
They actually do a chocolate malted rye for their mash bill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
That's not in their double. Is that in their double oak or their
Resurgence.
duality? If you ever so if you like peat, try duality. If you're ooh, meow.
If you're a Scotch fan,
yes.
All right,
I told someone to go drink bourbon tonight. She's not feeling good, and I said, "Go drink bourbon."
So the Kentucky Owl, I would say, is a little bit more of that dill rye flavor, but not by much. The Master's Keep is a little more sweet, so they're pretty comparable, I would say.
You've now got me in the mood for a pastrami sandwich that on rye.
Really, I literally drank it, and I'm like, it's a ham sandwich.
Which one's the Russell's? This one?
Oh man,
yes. It literally tasted like you bit into a ham sandwich with your pumpernickel bread and super smoky, like a Virginia smoked ham. Like you bit into it, and I was like, I just got a ham sandwich, and now I want one with mayonnaise and tomatoes and the whole 9 yards. I want that.
You've got 2 more meals to make up for the day.
I do.
Moose 101 rye. Mine is way back in the cabinet somewhere. I don't know.
Do you want me to go dig it out?
No.
See, he's got 500 bottles. Remember that. 500.
Allegedly.
You counted them. Allegedly. You can't make this stuff up.
Conservatively.
Aaron, would you like to know how many I have on on the shelf.
We did
David, you
this.
shut up. You
We
shut
did
up.
this. I think we were in the 70s, if I remember correctly. 80s? What were you at?
I have 22 bottles.
See, now I think we have 22 bottles open. I think we have like 67 bottles open. Don't make me go count.
No, you did count.
It was 186.
183.
Okay. And they're hiding the good bottles at the office.
Well, I was told by Kyle and Nick that I needed to pump the numbers up.
Those are rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers that I had.
Your wife is going to kill you, but it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Only if you tell her on a live stream where she's got to keep a smiling face.
I love you so much, honey, and it just you're dead after this.
Yeah. It was like, oh, we have 500 bottles. It equals 30K. Oh, okay.
Those were not my numbers. So
Well, they were legit.
it was from some guy on the internet.
Okay. If you said you had 500 bottles, you'd think of even it.
All right, David, it's been great. We got to go.
You
You're
know-
breaking up. I can't hear you.
Minimum wait, $10 super chat for. Oh wait, we got super chats that we've been ignoring.
Where?
You click on the comments again. You just had it and it went away.
Oh, no, that's these.
Yeah, what's that?
That's
Oh.
not comments.
Thank God. I was like, oh God, we're gonna die. So
Oh,
there's a
God.
banner section and it literally said $10 minimum super chats. We're doing shots. We're trying not to die. And I'm like, that's not funny. Because in our chats, you guys really do try to kill us. Except when I was in Kansas, all you guys came to my rescue.
Oh, yeah.
I
So when
was
you're not there, it's
so-
okay.
No, I logged myself out of my Google account trying to remember the password. And I put it up in the chat and I was like, please, guys, I'm trying so hard. And all y'all came to my rescue because I was like, I would have super chatted you into oblivion and I would have loved every minute of it.
You're such a good wife.
I am. I'm not mad that you bought 500 bottles of bourbon. Good
See?
wife. See?
You're so cute.
You're so cute. Yay.
I think Kyle was reaching in for a kiss, and he just went.
I totally just cut him off at the
She
knees.
did. She did.
Man.
I'm used to it.
This is what happens when you have
It's
a
okay.
wife.
You're cute.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm obnoxious a lot of times too. Everyone goes, Erin's awesome. She drinks bourbon. No, you guys, you wouldn't want me around. And that's okay.
I'm going to start with wine.
That's a good idea. We have wine, don't we?
We have one.
I am switching to beer and wine.
All right.
I might even have some that are made with bourbon.
It sounds like Jefferson's time.
She got really excited about bourbon wine. So I'm gonna start pouring you Crown Peach.
Please don't. Someone's calling me.
They are.
Oh God.
The Whiskey
Hi,
Scout.
Mom. You need to say hi to all of the bourbon blinders right now because we are live on YouTube. Okay, so I'm live on YouTube and I'm debating between bourbon imperial stout made by oh shoot. I should know this answer. Hold on, shush. I like Abita bourbon stout, or do I want a Black Bell from a local beer and a really good brewery in Tennessee?
The stout.
How's the Avita?
It's really good.
Is it really?
Yep.
All right,
So-
Abita it
What
is.
it called?
Abita Imperial Stout. You can only buy it in 40s though, Mom.
Oh,
Okay.
I
32.
think I've had that.
I think you have to. Okay, say goodbye because I'm live on a YouTube channel right now. So we're gonna go. We'll get you on at some point. Okay,
Bye.
I'm gonna go drink a Abita. Love you. Bye. And there goes my mom.
Whiskey Scout has
Um,
339 bottles.
139
339
open.
current.
Are you gonna say it or I'm gonna say it? Those are rookie numbers. You need to up your game.
Those are not rookie numbers,
You have 500.
and it's not a competition.
But if it is, Kyle's winning.
Do you have
A thing?
yeah. Where's your keychain?
Mom made a good choice.
She did. I love this beer. In fact, I had it at the distillery and I bought a shirt because I like this beer so much. So I'm excited.
You got your teeth, Kyle. Just rip the thing off with your teeth.
That would hurt. I was going to use the table, but then I realized this table has nice rounded edges. If you find one that's squared, you can literally put the bottle there and hit it and it'll pop.
Boom. Yep.
I've done that on tile in jacuzzis and things in hotels where you don't care if you bust their stuff. You're like, it's open.
It's a
Can
real
you give me a glass?
I am.
Sweet.
Just chug it straight out the bottle.
Please. I appreciate it. Love and thank you. Best husband ever. So Kyle, the whiskey says Kyle wins. What does it say? Kyle wins, and I'm good with it. Some were around half open. Well, that just means it's time to replace.
So let me ask you this. Would you be happier or more sad if I said it was closer to 600? How about 400?
How about we just keep throwing numbers out until your wife smiles?
300?
I know it's not 3.
800.
How many bottles do we have now? It's closer to 600.
I have no clue.
Were you at 500? Were you making that up?
I don't know. This is all just allegedly. This is hypotheticals.
So I'm going to go call Nick.
Nick doesn't know the answer.
He helped you rearrange the
No, he
closet.
didn't. He helped me get everything out on the floor, and then he deuced out.
Oh. Okay, so next week, I am home all day. I'm going to count bottles, and then I work in the office for a whopping 6 hours a week. So I will spend an hour of that counting bottles, and I will have a real answer when I get back to you. And hopefully, yeah, Kyle does keep digging that hole. Keep digging. Good luck digging yourself out of it.
How's your beer, honey?
It is very good. I haven't had a sip of it yet.
Weller 107 or Four Roses single or small batch select?
Weller 107 or what?
Four Roses small batch
batch
select.
That's a stupid answer. It's always 4 Roses.
Is it always Four Roses?
It is.
Okay.
And I am enjoying my Abita Stout, my Imperial Stout. Because that bourbon makes everything better. That's where I started with it.
The Lennox Cat is out. He almost lasted 100 or an hour and a half.
See, Kyle was like, "Dude, we got to be up at 5. We're gonna tap out in an hour." I'm like, "No, we aren't. This bourbon blind. Like, we don't tap out."
That's right.
Tap outs for pussies.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Or maybe she did.
Oh, that's good. Yep. You should pour some of that in your beer because it's delicious.
No, my beer's got bourbon already in it.
So we got a very small allocated percentage here in Indiana, this Four Roses small batch select, and I tried a little bit of it at
Sweet.
one of the stores, and they were sold out of it.
What'd you think, though?
I thought it was very, very good. It's light years ahead of this Four Roses small batch. At least I think it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For proof, yeah. I mean, it's solid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
delicious.
So,
go ahead. Sorry.
no, you're good. Go for it.
So, Kyle, you mentioned that Kentucky Owl rye is the rye in which you measure all other ryes too.
Yep.
Is there a bourbon that you feel the same way about? That you measure all bourbons against?
I mean, no, not really.
I could tell you probably do it against Knob Creek.
Well, there's certain ones. So if it's a barrel proof or it's really expensive, then it better be better than this.
At $80? Yeah.
Yeah. Down in New Orleans, $60.
Oh, man.
And it's
Yeah.
good. I
And it's-
really like Elijah Craig.
And it's stacked on the shelf, just front to back, 3 rows wide.
Yeah, it's,
So if you ever
crazy.
want to have a good experience, come down to the Bourbon
New Orleans
New
Bourbon
Orleans
Festival.
Bourbon Festival. It's an amazing. You get amazing food. You get some amazing classes. You get amazing bourbon. You can go down and get amazing bourbon for sale.
when is that?
March,
Yeah.
March.
Get your tickets early because they sell out.
but it was phenomenal.
Green
Green charcoal pill.
I mean, my other gold standards are my standard Four Roses, Russell's Reserve, and Knob Creek single barrels. I mean,
Yeah, it's
for 50 to 60 bucks, 70 bucks now for the Four Roses. I mean, that's super hard to beat.
Four Roses went up to 70.
Yeah, like 75.
Oh, that's a sad day.
It is.
the small batch deluxe 65, 60, 65.
See,
Yeah,
but I
60.
only like the single barrels. I don't care what recipe. There's one recipe I don't like. It's super floral. But besides that, oh, that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we need to go have a talk with Brent and be like, WTF.
He has no control over
I
pricing.
know he doesn't. Awesome master distiller, by the way. Brent is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. That's a technical term.
No, that's the New Orleans way of saying it.
There you go. I'll
Yeah.
take it. My poor mother. I hung up on her.
Yes, I mean, really, it's not. I don't know. There's,
Everyone gravitates to certain bottles.
yeah, but I mean, it's like on the show. I try really hard to not give prices based on what's available out there
I don't.
because things like Wild Turkey 101 and Evan Williams Bottled and Bonds and Four Roses single barrel. Like,
How do you beat it? You can't.
I mean, you can, but
It's hard.
right. So I don't know. There's, yeah, I don't know how to answer that. Just
I
Whoa.
appreciate your golds. I
DJ
thought you were
Beacon,
gonna
where
say-
is he at? Elijah Craig barrel proof is $60 here. Where's here? Because that's phenomenal.
that's where it is in like Mississippi and Louisiana, and it's everywhere down there. I mean,
It's just
even at
wrong.
70, 80 bucks, I'm completely
See,
happy with that.
For 12-year
Agree.
barrel proof, yeah.
Totally. I agree completely. But every time I see this, I keep wanting to get rid of the whole you can't buy alcohol over state lines. It's stupid. It's wrong. It needs to go.
That's why they made the movie about Smokey and the Bandit. I mean, it's all good.
I just have good friends that I ask to help me out and ship things certain places for I don't know. I don't know how to dig myself out of that hole, but yeah.
No, I mean,
He is 50 bucks in Ohio.
Ohio's not that far from here.
Mm-mm.
We're looking at 8
Um,
hours. We might have
I
to
need
go.
to take a drive to Ohio.
The
Hell yeah.
I'm an hour and a half from there.
Scotch Test Dummies were saying that Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is like $42 in Kansas.
And we were just there. Why the fuck didn't we pick some up?
Because I have a lot of bottles of it.
See, this is why Kyle's got 500 bottles. Because I'm like, dude, it's that cheap. Chop, chop. Let's buy
And
it.
that's exactly what I used to do. I did. I was like, oh, this is a good price. And I would buy it just because it was a good price.
Yeah,
Except
we were just
to
in
be
there.
$5.19.
You know what? I hate to tell you this. When I was in Kansas, I didn't stop at one liquor store.
You let me down, honey.
I did. I had 2 kids with me, though.
I thought we were married and cool.
Well, I guess we weren't. Eric's got to go to bed.
Aw.
Wah, wah. We're killing people left and right.
All right, Eric.
However,
have a good
we
night,
have
buddy.
been on this live stream now for how long?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half. And our blinders have, does it even tell us how many? Like, I'm so used to, oh, we got 32 people in the chat. See, we're doing good. It's only like what? Oh, we're only at 10:30. We got plenty of time.
You only
Uh,
6. It's all good.
Huh?
It's 6?
You only have to be up at 6. It's all
Yeah,
good.
5.
6 a.m.
I think it's 5. Is it
Oh, it's
6?
5 a.m.
We have to be out the door at 6:30. So you do the math.
Oh.
Okay.
It sounds like 6:15.
With 2 kids? Yeah, easy, right?
Yeah, easy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about getting my 8-month-old out the door. Actually, the 8-month-old wouldn't be the problem. It'd be the
So-
4-year-old.
Yeah.
So here's what you do for the 4-year-old. You make sure you have a set of underwear because my 4-year-old likes to wake up in the middle of the night in PS pants. And you make sure that you have 2 sets of underwear, you have 2 sets of shorts, and you have a shirt laid out. And you put the underwear and the shorts on in the middle of the night if you need to. You grab the other 2 and you put them in the car, and you throw them in the car asleep. And then where you're going, you get them dressed. Done.
You know what you could do though is put them in a pull-up overnight, and then just get them in the car that night.
I don't have any of those anymore. They're too expensive.
And unfortunately, my 4-year-old still wears a pull.
Hey, no, it makes sense. It does. I give props. We almost
He's
ended
good.
up in that.
No, he only wears them at night. He's completely potty trained, but he's working on it at night.
I get it.
I'm sorry, my wife just interjected. She didn't interject when I said I spent $100 on a bottle of bourbon, but she interjected when we said that the son wears a pull-up at night.
It's okay. And my mother-in-law's ours does.
Moose said that's what he does for his 19-year-old.
Props. You don't have to deal with anything. Of course, at 19, you tell him to clean up his own shit.
That's right.
But at 4, it's perfectly acceptable.
Yep, it's all good. It's
And to shut us down.
what's that?
Me. So here's the problem with alcohol. I get more hyper. Kyle wants to go to bed. Kyle wants to find cold and concrete. And I'm like, dude, we're just starting. Let's go for it.
So Kyle, I recently bought a bottle of this Evan Williams 783.
Yep.
$15. And
What do you think?
you know, the Evan Williams Black Label is fine. It's just fine. I don't taste a lot of difference between that and the Black Label for maybe the $3 or $4 difference that there is.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
It's pretty good though. I mean, I like it.
I know. I like Black Label for a good just couch pour on a Tuesday night. Hey, there you go.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
ADHD. If Kyle's filling his trunk with Joseph Magnus, it better be the Black Label because that white label was nasty.
It was not nasty.
It was gross.
It was
And everyone went quiet. Everyone better be going to go get another glass or we're ending the chat. So it's one or the other. Because I know you got kids. David, we got kids. We got to go see mermaids in the morning.
Oh,
At
I'm
a
sorry.
aquarium restaurant.
In
No, it'll be
Nashville.
fun. In Nashville. It's an hour and a half away.
Oh, that's
Hey, and
not bad.
everyone hey, cheers to DJ Beacon.
DJ Beacon.
Woohoo!
Super chat.
Yep.
Yep. So, guess who's doing shots of barrel proof?
Same here.
He said, "Cheers, Kyle and Aaron. Have
I
a
finished my
dram
glass.
of the Elijah Craig barrel proof with me tonight. Enjoy the videos and blind tastings. Cheers to you, DJ."
I
Cheers,
finished
DJ.
my glass. I was a good girl.
Damn, son.
Son.
Yeah. You
Laugh at anatomy.
got to finish off
Anatomy?
that 32
Anatomy.
ounces.
What's that, David?
I said you got to finish off those 32 ounces before bed.
You can put a cork in them.
Yeah. Oh, can you? Okay.
I
I
finished off
wouldn't
the
leave
Elijah
it
Craig.
there more than like a day.
Chad says he's about to pour Michter's 10. The night is young.
Chat, I believe, shut down our chat at 2 a.m. one night. In that case, it really is young because we're only at 10:40.
So I've never had Michter's 10. Have y'all had? I assume y'all have had
I have.
Michter's 10.
Yes.
Is it
Kyle
worth
has named
is it worth the
a bottle of it. Isn't that the one you put your name on it?
Kind of. Do what, David?
Is it worth the hun?
No,
Thank you.
not to me, but it is a single barrel. So take that for what it's worth.
Chad Hawley has no love for us because he's not willing to drive the hour and a half to come see us.
Chad.
Wah, wah.
So, Chad, I told him months ago that if he came up here, I would open my Al Young for him.
That's high praise.
Yep.
Kyle,
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
willing to drive 6 hours south to come see you. Right. I
See,
will get in
David
the
will
car
do it.
right now. Yeah.
David will do it, Chad. Where you at?
You're going to open your Al Young? Really? I'm sorry.
Why not?
I'm having a moment.
It's not going to drink itself.
He loves you more than me.
All right, Chad, for you, Joseph Magnus.
I already chugged like a good bit of beer. Now I got to chug more. But it.
Oh, she just stole my biscuit. I don't know where biscuit came from, but she just stole it.
You got to have honey on them biscuits.
Oh, dude, I love honey on biscuits.
Yes. Little butter first and then a little honey, a little warm. You know,
Yep.
butter starts to melt. You got the honey right there. It's good stuff.
I would tell. Okay, so Chad Hawley now says that he can't drive because he's relying on coworkers. I'd say excuses, except we don't have Uber in our town. Or Lyft.
But they have Uber in Nashville.
They do, but it's an hour and a half north of us.
It just sounds like excuses.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm hearing excuses. I want to see results.
that's right. That sounds like a CFO talking right there. That's
right.
what it sounds like.
I'm watching him in the film, my face getting redder and redder. This is not good. I just drank your drink for you, too.
You drank my drink. You took my biscuit.
I like how you
All
said
right.
your drank
So-
too.
So since we're talking about honey on biscuits, have you ever tried peanut butter on your waffles?
It's god awful.
Yes.
It's fucking delicious.
It's
Yes, it
disgusting.
is.
It is delicious.
Yep.
Okay,
Put 'em
so if I was on Facebook right now and I can in Bourbon Blind Nation, I am making a poll right now.
Aaron,
Waffles.
put in the bowl. Let's
Butter
go.
and syrup,
Come on.
peanut butter.
All right, do this.
Let's do this.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
And it's not natural.
Oh,
What the
So
picture is that?
I opened my phone.
What the fuck is that? It's a chicken. What the hell
No.
is that? It looks
I don't know. It says, "Please be chicken. Please be chicken."
What the hell is that? What the hell are you watching? Is that in Bourbon Blind?
No, but it's gonna be.
Yuck.
All right, so we're making a poll
Aw.
right now in Bourbon Blind
No,
Nation.
I've tried it. ADHD. Who else is no Moose? You're wrong. ADHD. I have. It's gross. DH Silver's tapping out. That's sad.
all right. So
Peanut butter on hot-
waffles is
Robert Scott,
fantastic.
you're wrong. I'm just gonna call people out as I go. Peanut butter and pancakes and waffles are the only way I eat them. Whiskey Scout, I'm sorry. Apparently, all y'all have bad taste, or maybe it's just me.
No, because the peanut butter soaks right into the waffles right there in the grooves right there. What you do is you put blackberry jam. At least I like blackberry jam on the
Okay,
other.
I might go for the blackberry jam because then you got like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
All right.
Exactly.
The poll is live. You can't see it in the camera, but it's live.
All
So-
right,
So
Go show Erin how wrong
hold
she is.
on. Where my girls at? Hold up.
All right, so
We're gonna have a whole lot of female influence in Bourbon Blind because I think I'm like one of
fun
like,
fact: girls like peanut butter too.
yeah, but if I tell Christy and Frankie and everyone
They're not
else,
in the group. Sorry.
they will be shortly. See, and if you ever want
So-
hot pink nails, yep, they're there too.
So with me though, I have to get the crunchy peanut butter because that's where it's at.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's
Yeah.
all crunchy.
Yeah, you can't have too much crunch when it comes to your waffles because you can only get the waffles so crunchy before they become inedible.
Right.
I am getting female persuasion in this. Please tell Luke and Corey to vote.
Peanut butter on pancakes and waffles. There you go.
Anti peanut butter.
Peanut butter on a burger is fantastic. I have never had that, Chad, but I feel like I should. Isn't that what Elvis did? Put peanut butter on.
No,
Peanut-
bananas and peanut butter.
Peanut butter and banana.
I would do that.
See, I know these things. That's the sad part.
But you know what? When you put peanut butter with honey, the honey starts to crystallize, creates a little bit of a crunch. It's fantastic.
Now that I could see on toast.
That's yeah.
So I don't know what took me so long, but the whole chicken and waffles thing
That's amazing.
is delicious.
Yeah. Rocco's. So if you're in California, you find yourself in Southern California, Rocco's chicken and waffles is amazing. The same.
You know where that originated, right?
No.
It originated in 1930s
I'm sorry.
Harlem.
Bacon. Oh wow. Now there's a tongue twister for you. DJ bacon does not go on everything.
Bacon does go on everything.
You want to put bacon and waffles and peanut butter together. Ugh.
What's that, David?
Well, you know where chicken and waffles originated, right?
Where's that?
I believe it originated in 1930s Harlem to satisfy the drunk crowd of the late night.
I could go.
I
for
could
that.
totally see that. I could
Yeah.
go for some chicken and waffles right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
Facebook just blew up. Facebook blew up all over the place.
Nice try, honey.
Corey said for what? No. Tell him to go in Bourbon Blind Nation. Hey, thank you. Brandy, I love you.
Is Brandy in the chat?
Not yet, but she will be. Corey, see, I just told Brandy that she needed to tell Corey and Luke that they needed to vote anti peanut butter. And now they're going to because
DJ Beacon said Elvis equals peanut butter, bananas, and bacon. I'm
bacon
all
goes
in.
with anything but
Yeah.
vodka. See, vodka runs in my veins, so that might be my problem. Just saying.
You know what bacon goes with? Everything.
It doesn't.
True story, bro.
I am not a bacon
And a
fan.
fried egg can also go on just about anything.
Get that
Depending on its
feel
dipping.
to it.
Do what?
That nice smoky taste, that nice custard,
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get the right consistency.
fantastic.
Like somewhere between like over easy and over medium. I'm all
Yep.
in.
No,
I'm all
because
in.
because over easy means white yolks, and you can't stand white yolks.
You mean runny whites?
Yes,
Yeah. I don't do runny whites.
yeah, and that's over easy.
So we were at a wedding a couple of years ago for a friend of my wife's, and they had this appetizer, which was brown sugar, like crusted bacon. And
That sounds amazing.
and we just sat there and just said, "Yeah, just keep bringing those out."
Yeah.
Right,
See,
Yep,
Kyle,
absolutely.
right
Kyle
here.
makes that. He puts brown
Oh,
sugar over
God.
bacon and bakes it, and
Candied
that,
bacon.
yeah, it's
Yep.
copious.
Yeah.
And that I will eat.
You put it in the oven about 350. Just just let it cook for about 20 minutes. You're good shape.
Yep. DJ Beacon said some bars put bowls of fried bacon out rather than peanuts. Where has this been my whole life? I need this in my life.
I don't.
I know there's a bar in Baltimore called Bad
I
Decisions.
like my bacon like I like my bourbon. Hey, this is the BBs. It's got to be good.
Bacon, bourbon, and boobies.
I got the boobies. The bacon needs to be extra crispy, not burnt, and it's a really fine line. And bacon, bourbon. My bourbon has to be high proof. I'm picky.
You know what Moose likes with his bacon? More bacon.
Blech.
I think we should call it Triple B, which is Booker's Bacon and Boobies.
Now,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I almost
David,
like,
I'm giving you an air fist bump right now.
if your boobs are perky, if your boobs are not too big and they're not fake, then yes, every woman will appreciate a good set because we know what it takes.
But
If it's fake, if they're not perky.
hey, if you can't take them off at night, they're real.
Nope.
Yeah.
If they're Hitler and they point straight ahead, whether you turn right or left, they're not real.
It's the Robin Williams bit. I'm walking here.
I miss him.
I do
You
too.
don't understand
He's the best.
how much I miss that man.
When even God looks down and looks and he goes, I didn't make those.
I miss Robin Williams and his whole stand-up about boobs. I was like, yes, thank God somebody gets it. Because women, if you want to know, really, women are the worst at comparing themselves to other women. We will pick them out of the crowd. We're like, those are fake. Those are real. Those are fake. I don't know. And I am awful. Kyle, like, he's like, stop. And I'm like, but
Pete, you have a message incoming. By the way, the so far 5-3. 5 yes, 3 no for the bacon peanut butter on waffles.
fixing that.
Boom.
Fixing that.
I haven't voted yet. You can't go vote.
I'm not voting. I'm fixing it.
I voted.
And you probably voted for peanut butter.
Crunchy
I
or
did.
smooth? Definitely crunchy.
Always crunchy.
Belgian waffles or Eggos? Fucking both.
Yeah.
I like
I'll
both.
be back.
All right. David, Belgian waffles or Eggo?
Either.
Right? Like there is no wrong answer to that.
No. Although you could say Belgium because the what do
The
you call
holes are bigger.
it? The whole yeah. I couldn't say it without sounding dirty.
I'll say it. I got
Yeah, because the crevices are bigger. Get more peanut butter in there.
Yep. And butter and
Jelly
Syrup,
and
too.
whatever you need.
so someone Whiskey Scout said a fried egg on top of a pancake with peanut butter and bacon and syrup. I'm all in on that.
Yeah, that's a solid idea.
His arteries hate it, but he loves it, and
Kyle,
I'll second that.
I may or may not be cheating. I just called Brandy and I told Luke and Corey, I said, if you want more bourbon at my house, you better be voting anti-peanut butter.
Luke says he's anti-peanut butter.
Yeah.
Bacon bra, copyright now.
Hey, they're watching right now.
Pete, you are the fucking man, buddy. Love you.
Pete's the man, I'm telling you.
So ADHD fishing. So for you guys in the chat, you guys watching this later, there is a beagle going around and made by Kentucky Howl, not Owl, but Howl. And it is Beagle Rare. That's what it is. Beagle Rare. And it's a blend by ADHD Fishing.
Oh, we are.
And what's happening is we are going to send it out to a bunch of different whiskey tube channels. And then it's going to
Feel free.
basically we take however much of it out that we want. We replace it with anything that we want as long as it's either bourbon or
I'll
rye.
talk to you later.
And
Nice,
from
nice.
there, it's going back to Dixon Deadman, and he's going to try and fix it of everything that we screwed up. So
What did we screw up?
nothing yet. We're getting a bottle. It's an Infinity blend.
Ooh.
So we have to
High
take,
proof or low proof?
right now, I think it's 100 and well, it's there. I don't know if it's public knowledge.
From who?
ADHD Fishing,
Sweet.
and then it's
Thank
going.
you.
And then it's after it goes to a bunch of whiskey tube channels, it's going to go back to Dixon Deadman of Kentucky Owl, and he's going to try and fix what we screwed up about it. The Beagle Rare from Old Shark Distillery. Old Sharter. Yep.
Old Shark Distillery.
Yep.
Got to watch out for those.
Am I getting in on the Beagle Rare, Chad? Yes, it's coming to me probably in a couple weeks. So, David, what'd you grab, man?
Well, I went and just grabbed the Joseph Magnus that I had set over. There. I had set it across the way from the desk, so I gotta get the Magnus.
Nice. I think I'm gonna pour some boar rye, boo rye,
Boo rye.
boo rye, boo rye, boo rye, boo rye.
So I saw our local liquor store here had High West Double Rye for $19.99, marked down from $39. So I've never had that, but hey, for $20.
It's pretty solid. It really is.
Yeah. For $20, I can't imagine it wouldn't be too bad.
So let's see where the Facebook is at with how wrong Aaron is. 9-3. Yes, in my favor.
Absolutely.
In my favor. Hey, Bourbon Blind's going live. Awesome.
Did you know that?
I just got a notification on my phone.
Fantastic.
Bourbon Blind's going live. Crazy, right?
Man, you should really jump on that. We should we should both jump on that.
Right? The 2018 Bull Rye, I'm not sure. This is the 17 L14. And around here, the Bull Rye is like $70 ish. And the what was the other one? The Yippee-Ki-Yay is like $80 or $90. Up in Chicago, everything was like $20 cheaper. It was freaking ridiculous.
That's the complete opposite of what you'd expect.
I know, right? Like I figured, Chicago taxes and everything, they'd be all over it, but no, man, their alcohol is cheap up there.
Yeah,
I said I almost walked out with like a shopping cart just full of stuff.
Because then we had 500.
I was like, Buffalo Trace for $19. Like I should buy some. Then I was like, I have probably like a half dozen different single barrels of Buffalo Trace right now. So like I really don't.
So hold up. We
Need it.
need to give a props out. It's Luke's birthday. I just called Brandy because I was trying
Luke!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Luke.
Hold up.
happy birthday, Luke.
Glug, 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 glug.
Cheers.
Cheers, Luke.
Cheers.
Because when I called Brandy and I was like, dude, if you ever want to drink at my house again, you're going to vote and pick peanut butter. And guess what? I heard Kyle's voice in the background. And I was like, you
Moose
guys are
says-
watching.
Moose says Aaron's paying for votes.
Always.
Yeah,
It doesn't count unless you lose.
it sounds
Guess
like
what?
a
Have you watched?
Right now, it's 12-3.
It's okay. I haven't voted yet. And don't worry.
I haven't voted
I'm
either.
betting my girls on Nailed It Nails with Aaron will gladly help me out. And guess what? I have admin rights.
Nope. So right now, while it's 12-3, screenshot, boom. Can't delete it. Done forever.
And I can still make it.
I still
Doesn't
I still
matter
live.
how you make it win. It just matters on the vote. And I have boobs. Just saying.
they've got the
I was
power.
looking
Chad
at
said
it.
he has
Kyle.
voted, but he is very pro peanut butter.
I usually am, but on waffles, it's all about the butter.
Actually, right before dinner, I had a piece of celery with peanut butter on it. That was amazing.
That's good because celery sucks. Peanut butter is amazing.
Did you just say celery sucks?
It does.
You love celery.
Not unless, no, just recently.
What?
Ask my mother.
You're
I can
crazy.
call her right now.
You're crazy.
She's still up. We just got her off the phone, didn't we?
So you know what you got to put with the peanut butter and the waffles? You got to put powdered sugar on top of that thing.
See,
Yeah.
with bananas. I grew up eating bananas, powdered sugar, and waffles, and that is amazing.
You know what you got to do? You got to caramelize the bananas first in butter.
See,
And
I have my boys out there, so go vote. See, Chad Hawley agrees with me. Who else?
No, he doesn't.
He says I have to agree. Where's it? I have to agree with Aaron on this one. Thank you, Chad. Love you. Ah. See, There's people that do agree.
No, see, Chad says he is very much pro peanut butter.
I know, but I have to agree with Aaron on this one. Booyah! Mic drop.
He's probably talking about the powdered sugar
No.
Or the boobies.
Well,
or the boobies.
boobies always
Everyone
right.
likes boobs. Guy, girl,
So,
everyone likes
yeah.
boobs.
So if you like the boobs, not that you all will see them, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. But
Is that your girl?
who?
Kristen C. Definitely no on the peanut butter.
I don't know. Is that Chrissy?
I don't
Chrissy, is
know.
that you? I don't know. I don't know who Chrissy C is.
You know what's good with peanut butter? Bacon.
What?
Cheers
No,
to that.
It's fucking delicious.
Have you done this?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's good.
I don't
haven't
know.
really
Chad
found
says
anything
go to
that's
the
bad.
cellar.
No, that's Christian. That's a guy's name, dude.
There's no IA.
That
It's Kristen.
Yeah, it's Kristen.
oh
Yeah.
I read it wrong. Is that Chrissy? I don't know. I have no clue. Brandy's got a
Ooh.
shit ton of family, so I called her.
Lewis Keene says make bananas Foster to top the waffles.
That would be amazing because bananas
Oh,
Foster
man.
means bananas and maple syrup and whipped cream.
Yes, Chrissy.
Chrissy, I love you. Vote anti peanut butter. I'll add you to the group. See, you know, it's all about how whoever wins it.
Oh, I'm winning. Don't worry about it. I'm winning.
I bet not. And look, there's another Griffin.
You know what's good with peanut butter? Boobs.
Okay, so would you pick peanut butter or would you pick boobs? That's really what it comes down to. 'Cause-
Ooh, that's not fair.
Oh,
That's not fair.
That is not fair.
So, you know what controls the boobs?
Peanut butter?
No, the people that wear them. Just saying.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It's Chrissy, you guys. See, I love the Griffins. See, y'all are amazing. I will add everyone, Bourbon Blind Nation, Facebook. I will give half price sets on nails to anyone right now that does vote for anti peanut butter. Just put anti peanut butter, and
What are you
I'll give
giving
you
away?
half price sets. Chrissy, come by. We'll make it all work.
Whiskey Scout said he's confused because you have boobs, but you have nothing to do with his vote because that you're not that kind of girl.
Nope. So, but us females stick together.
Luke also votes boobs.
Yay, the boobs.
If you
Well,
vote against peanut butter, you're un-American.
I will always vote against
Un-American peanut butter.
yes. There we go.
Chad has admin rights. He said apparently YouTube doesn't like the word boobs. He keeps having to approve all the boobs comments. Chad,
Oh,
appreciate you,
thank
buddy.
you. Butts and peanut butter. Now, DJ Beacon, you might have something.
Pete's gonna send us some of that bacon jam.
I want to try that. I'm scared.
He said you'll change your mind. He said you'll love it.
I'm scared.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Man, we're gonna get a convert here. It's gonna be great.
We're going to get banned from everywhere with my words.
We're gonna have a baptism. It's gonna be awesome. Bacon jam and bourbon baptism.
And boobs.
And
You got to get all the B's.
Jonathan wants to know, says, so do I get bourbon as Jonathan and as Corey? Is that Corey?
It must be. So why is it Jonathan then? If you can vote twice and vote anti-peanut butter.
Butts and peanut butter?
Ew.
Duh. Yeah.
yeah.
YouTube can be really picky, Steve. They really can. So there's a car channel out there.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about Cars Yo from what's his name? He's got a really
Do
weird
you know
last
how
name.
many people out of
He
Brandon's
cusses so much, and still all of his videos are monetized. I have no clue how, but apparently.
So you need to call him and be like, what do we need to do?
Oh yeah, he'll answer my call.
You might.
Dude talks shit about Ferraris on a regular basis because
Tell him you'll give him some
he
bourbon.
doesn't like them.
We got 500 bottles. There's got to be something he likes.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
So Kyle, there's one thing I've always wondered. So one of the first videos that you did was 5 bottles that are better than Pappy.
I
Okay.
remember that night. Yes.
And so one of the things that I've wondered is which Pappy were you drinking in that video? Was this 15 year?
20.
It was the 20 year. Okay.
Which is it is the one that I like the best. The 15-year is has the more proof on it. More proof.
Yeah, it's 107 versus 95, right?
Right. But
I was
It's-
sitting making
so-
letters to Santa that night.
I don't know.
That
You were.
I was sitting in my chair and I'm like, dude, you were way over the top. Like I was like, welcome to Bourbon Blind. And I'm like, whoa, where is I was looking for stamps to say that they're from the North Pole, and I'm like, wow, you are way over to the top. And
Corey, that's nasty.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I'm not seeing the comments, so
That's good. It's from Jonathan Griffin, but that's good.
It says,
oh,
but
that one.
no, hold on. You want me to read? I'll read. But butts and peanuts. Sounds like you didn't chew the peanuts enough. Ew.
I told you, ew.
Ew.
You're the one that read it.
And now the rest of YouTube knows it. I'm sorry. Steve A, they should do a live stream together. Who?
So Chad said I should do some more clickbait videos with the
hell yeah.
clickbait and the
I
question,
was
quotation.
shocked. Like Bourbon Blind exploded after that.
So there was a podcast called The Podcast. And they gave me a lot of shit for that video. They're like, oh, it's just clickbait. It's another one of these, videos with Pappy or blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, I sent him a message. I was like, dude, I stand behind everything I said. Like, I would 100%.
And I wanted to do another 10 bottles better than Pappy. I'm all for it.
Crowdsourced.
What?
Crowdsourced.
Explain. I'm a dork. I don't understand half the stuff.
Crowdsourced just basically means like you put it out to a poll and
I'm all for
people
that.
choose.
Hell yeah. But at the same time, we've drank a lot of bourbon.
So, Steve, yes, I've been in contact with Sam and Bobby, and we are going to do a live stream
Yes,
with them.
we are.
At some point, our schedules just have not matched up well. So
We're working on it.
haters gonna hate. Freaking A, man.
So I have to tell you, Kyle, when I was going through bourbon videos and I came across that video and I saw what you had to say, I was like, finally, somebody had the balls enough to say it.
Dude, I honestly could
no, it's because it's completely right.
Oh no, I agree. I like I said, I would 100% stand behind what I said.
Yep.
I completely.
We've drank it. We've drank all of it. I mean, that's the sad part. We got a bottle back in 09. No, it was 08. It was 08.
It was way better than the new ones.
Yeah.
It's this because it was the old Stitzel-Weller juice.
Right. Since Buffalo Trace took it over, it's not that good.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's bad,
It's
but
not
it's
bad,
not.
but it's not $2,000,
it's
$4,000, $6,000.
It's not what it used to be. We'll put it that way.
And even still, would you pay $2,000 for the old juice? No. You got to be stupid.
But yeah, so like honestly, like I could give a shit less what the internet thinks about me, which is why we do blind reviews to begin with. Because
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean,
and he's got a wife who says what she thinks, and oh Lord, help us all.
She does. But I
think the queen of Bourbon Blind Nation is awesome.
I'm not the queen. I was trying so hard.
The Borg queen.
Oh, I should have looked that up. You know what? Here's the creepy part. So I went to San Diego State, and I will, if I can tag Martin Katz in this, I would. His wife was the original Borg queen. I got to meet the Borg queen, and she's amazing. Her husband's even better. Totally out of San Diego State. I am a theater dork. I went to school for theater. I could keep going with this, like totally like star shocked and all the rest. But you got to put your principles where they are. And I'm not the queen. I'm just me who's tomato faced and loud mouthed and bitchy. Hey, I'm a proof whore. I will claim that. Yeah. I love the fact that I was just compared to the board queen. So I'm gonna try and tag the actual board queen in it because I was actually an answer to the final on his test, and like Martin Katz is amazing. If you can Google him, he does combat and all the rest. Awesome guy. But yeah, sorry, total nerd plug right there of San Diego State and theater. Yeah.
No worries. Sports plug. San Diego State University is where Marshall Falk went to college, I believe.
Where at?
Marshall Falk, who is played running back for San Diego State University.
See, I went to class with all of the football guys. They're morons. I'm sorry. Back in 08, I was stuck. No, it was back in 07. I was stuck.
This was well before your time. He was in college back in the early.
Thank God for something, because I was
30s.
like, I got stuck in some 100 classes. I transferred, and I was like, oh God, Lord help me. And they're like, no, I'll pass this class. I'm a football player. I'm like, nope, you won't, because I don't care, and you're a moron. But I miss San Diego State so much. Martin Katz was amazing. His wife, I wish I could remember her name. She played the original board queen. She's also done some amazing stuff, but she came in and talked to us, and I was like drooling. I was like, I am totally Star Trek: The Next Generation. My geekdom is about to like explode out of my head. But I did technical theater up until I had kids. Totally an electrician all the way, and yeah. So, anywho, back to alcohol.
So Chad said the video is spot on. Pappy is all hype and store picks are 90% better. DJ said he tried the Lot B, the 12-year-old. It was good, but not even over $100 good. Moose said it's 107 in a different bottle. Justin, be sure to hit up Belle Mead for sure.
What is Christy still doing up?
Chad said put a Pappy up against a good Russell's barrel, and I guarantee you Pappy gets beat out more times than not.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, I stand by what I said. And
It was all legit.
so they said the podcast, they messaged me back and like, well, do you want to come on
what
and
the
defend?
hell are you doing still up? Question mark.
Do you want to come on and defend yourself? And I was like, yeah, I'll come on. Just let me know when. And that was the last that I heard from him.
Yeah.
So,
From who?
the podcast that said that I made that video just for clickbait and whatever else.
They couldn't hang.
So
Yeah. They were calling you out. They were hoping, oh no, I don't want to come on.
right, like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just wanted to make a video that had Pappy in the title. Sure, dude. Whatever you want to go with.
That's it.
DJ said Pappy or BTAC. Fucking BTAC all the way.
BTAC.
If I add you
Oh
to
my
Urban
God.
Blind, will you vote anti-peanut butter?
Um,
I'm working my peoples.
yeah, BTAC, no questions asked. Especially between Stagg and William LaRue Weller. Easy day. No questions asked.
So I had never had William LaRue Weller, and then Jim sent me a.
I have a story.
sample of that.
Can I have my story for a half
Sure.
a second? So
Tell him
I
no.
was at New Orleans Bourbon Festival, and up walks, help me out, because
Eddie Russell.
yes, Eddie Russell came up behind me, and some dude at the Sazerac table was like, there's a celebrity behind you. And I'm like, I was like, dude, I know this is Russell. And I'm like, I can't put his name to it, and I suck at this game. I was like, no, looks like a guy that just wants a drink. Because I know all y'all don't want to be called out. You don't want to draw attention to yourselves. And I was like, he just wants a drink. And the guy's like, so what do you want? And he's like, what's your pouring? And Eddie Russell's like, what you got? And he's like, I got something for you. And he bends down and I said, there's my glass. I said, I'll take some of that. And he looks around and I'm like, dude, I'm the only one at this table. Pour me the fucking drink. And I said,
What was it?
Weller.
LaRue Weller.
Yes.
William
And it was amazing.
LaRue Weller.
Yes. So I text Kyle and I'm like, you're fucking in trouble because here's who I'm drinking with. And I said, I looked at Eddie Russell and I said, look, my husband's over at the Sazerac place and I didn't get the cool tickets. I'm stuck here. Not that I'm not having a great time, but it would he would die to see a picture of the two of us. So he put his arm around me. We took a picture. Kyle didn't get the picture. He comes back because he goes, you're fucking in trouble, is what I text him. And I put the picture of the two of us drinking. He didn't get the picture. He comes back thinking that he's really in trouble. And lo and behold, I'm drinking with Eddie Russell. And
the legend.
It was amazing. And I totally didn't call him out. I didn't do the whole Google eyes draw, like drool and all the rest. I was like, it's just a guy that wants a drink. Give him a drink. Pour him in whatever he wants. Because he purposely was like, what are you pouring? He never said, I want X, Y, and Z. He's like, he already knew he was going to get whatever, the top notch and all the rest. And I was like, I'm drinking what he's drinking. And then I was like, so you want to pour me another glass? And the guy's like, I can't. And I'm like, he's like, you're lucky you got what you got. And I was like, okay. And there's a picture. We should put that on Bourbon Wine Nation or wherever. I totally give the man props. I was like, I heard you speak. Thank you so much for talking. But at the end of the day,
I came back with a glass of
Willem LaRue. Well, I can't even say it.
You can't say it sober.
I can't say it sober, drunk, or indifferent.
William LaRue Weller.
William LaRue Weller. And Kyle's like, here, taste this. And we literally switched glasses. And I'm like, it's William LaRue Weller. And he's like, you mean William LaRue Weller? And I was like, yeah, that stuff. I said, I just had a drink with Eddie Russell. And he's like, yeah, what? I'm like, yeah, go check your text messages. Meanwhile, we got in this huge fight over this whole thing because he thought I was mad at him. And it was like all this misunderstanding. And I'm like, dude, did you get the picture? He's like, no. And I'm like, and I flashed my phone. I said, I don't know why I didn't send it to you, but I had a drink and you didn't. And it was a hilarious moment. So those are my toes. Why do my toes show up in your feed?
Because they do.
My toes are in his feed. He's flipping through trying to find the picture. But it was a moment that like the guy at the table was like drooling. And I'm like, it's just a dude that wants to get a drink. Give him his drink. And, the master distillers of all of these, they're people. And if you drool over them and all the rest, they're like, I was like, just pour the guy a drink.
I had a chance to meet him at the, we went to, buddy of mine and I went to Wild Turkey and I had a chance to meet him. And he's
totally down to earth,
genuinely
awesome
nice guy. Yeah.
And I literally looked at him and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to like totally fan base you and all the rest, but my husband is over at the Sazerac party because he got the massive amount of tickets. He wouldn't have had it except for the fact I got the very last ticket of the VIP and he had to get the like Monster Deluxe VIP in order to come drink. And so he was sweet enough to buy me the last VIP ticket and take the more expensive ticket. And I was like, I would love for him to realize that he's not where it's at. And I got a picture with him and we had a great, it was a half a second. And I was like, props. I said, I love what you're doing with Russell Reserves. I loved hearing you speak. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go drink. I'm not going to bother you. I don't want to draw attention to you, but thank you so much. And I walked away. And being from where I'm at and the type of person I am, I just don't like to draw attention to the celebrities and the master distillers and all the rest. We've had numerous times to meet Brent Elliott, who's absolutely amazing. I've now met.
It's in the chat.
It is.
It's in the group.
he is absolutely like big hearts. But meeting I'm so bad with names.
What distillery?
It's the same one. Russell Reserves would be not
Jimmy.
Eddie. It was Eddie Russell is who I met, not Jimmy Russell.
Right.
Was
right.
absolutely amazing. And Kyle didn't get to meet him because he was hobsnobbing with the stuck up people, and he decided to come back to the local peons who would have just let him go. And there was nobody was at the Sazerac table when I was there. It was hilarious. I just happened to be standing there, and the guy was just drooling behind the table at the Sazerac table, and I was like, yeah, it looks like a guy that wants to have a drink.
Robot Scott had dinner with Brent Elliott in New Orleans.
Awesome. I would have loved to have been there. We got to eat dinner at Four Roses Chariot event. We weren't at his table, but he literally walked around and we chatted with everyone. I got to watch a dude drop pizza all over Brett Elliott, unfortunately. And literally, the guy didn't miss a beat. He was talking, and the guy had his phone. I mean, literally, he's talking to Brett Elliott like this. And Brett Elliott didn't miss a beat, didn't look anywhere elsewhere, had the whole chat, and the dude dropped his pizza. And I'm like, oh, that's bad. And I'm like, I'm DD. Hilarious. I said, I'm sorry. I'm DD right now, and I'm not drunk enough for this. And Brent just started laughing because I'm completely sober. I had a glass of wine, and I was like, this is not my cup of tea, and I need some more alcohol. And it was amazing. So I hope, Robert Scott, I hope you had a wonderful dinner, and I hope you got to chat with him because Brent Elliott makes you feel like there's no one else in the room. Speaking to help me out. I will get this guy's name at some point. Yes, Eddie Russell. He just wanted to have his drink, and he really did want to be left alone, and I totally got it. So I totally walked away. But it was one of the coolest things in my life because it was like, looks like a guy that wants to have a drink. Why don't you pour him something? And hey, while you're pouring it, pour me some too, because I know you're not pouring the glow stuff.
He was just standing there at the distillery in a Carhartt jacket, completely unassuming. And I just said, Mr. Russell, I just wanted to say, big fan of everything that you're doing with Russell's and with Wild Turkey. And
good stuff.
It's just,
Russell Reserve is one of the best.
Yep. And he said, well, thanks. And we chatted a second. And anyway, he got on about what he was doing because he was going out to he said, oh, I'm going to head out to one of the Rick houses. I said, okay. That'll work. But
they're all just really just good old boys from Kentucky.
Christy's about to be a member of Bourbon Blind. I swear I'm going to win this vote if I have to lie, cheat, or steal.
Not all three?
All of them.
All right. You ready?
No.
So what, David?
We still got 24 people in the chat. We're only 2 hours.
This chicken picture you just posted.
It's disgusting looking.
You remember the old Phil Hartman colon blow?
Right.
Colon blow? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Now there's new super colon blow.
Yeah.
Now,
for my girls. We need some more boobs in this.
We do need more boobs in Bourbon
Christy,
Blind Nation.
Chrissy. Hold on. Who can else invite? Frankie. So I'm just. Oh, Frankie! She's already been invited to the group. She already invited us. Go ahead and vote on that. Mm-hmm. Half price sets on Color Street.
She's gonna sit here and try and weasel her way to winning. But
so have you watched? Which is the show? It's Survivor.
I'll play your game.
No, it's a video. What? Okay, on YouTube. It's Netflix.
By the way, it's now 19-4.
It's okay. I'll fix it tomorrow.
You can't fix it.
It's Survivor, which is the one with the guy that survived the explosion. It's the show we watch. It's really cool. The independent president. Oh,
Designated Survivor?
Yes, Designated Survivor. I am the girl that made him win. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we got this.
You're Jack Bowers, girl.
Hell yeah. We'll make it work.
All right. David, I appreciate having you on, man. And I definitely appreciate the
sorry.
samples.
Yes.
No worries,
Totally.
man.
And
Yeah, absolutely.
I was shocked by the Bookers with the white no,
Jim
not
Beam
white.
white label.
Yes, it was White Label. It wasn't White Walker. And the Knob Creek totally did not get
The Knob
nuts
Creek
on
was
either of them.
legit. Knob Creek was legit.
And we both voted it. So appreciated that. I am really sad to say that Kyle wants to shut this down.
Well, thank you for having me on. I really,
Yeah, but like
I sure
5 hours
appreciate it.
drive to Nashville.
I'll drive.
So I appreciate you, David.
Well, thank you all for having me on. I sure appreciate everything you guys do, and we just look forward to watching the next one. See what y'all have to drink.
Absolutely. We're gonna be with the Whiskey Crusaders on Monday to talk about some
We
Four
are.
Roses. So be sure to tune in for that. I think that'll be on their channel. And
We'll put a link on ours.
for sure. And also just Facebook Bourbon Blind Nation. Be sure to get in there. Until
Please,
next
please,
time.
please, everyone. There's 24 people in this channel. I need new bottles. I am having a hard time finding bottles.
Oh.
That might be his problem because he reordered everything. But if you have not requested a bottle on the show, if you are dying to watch Kyle and whoever he picks to drink horrible whiskey, I am all for it. It makes my heart glow because when I see a bottle I know is awful, I'm like, oh. I never do 2 in a row. I won't do that to him. But at the same time, when I see a bottle that's awful, I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to watch their faces. So go ahead, email me at let me see if I can do this. Please email me at gmail.com. It's bourbonblindtasting@gmail.com. And I will be sure to get that bottle on the show. I love all of y'all. Y'all have helped me out when I couldn't get on to super chat them. And we've already done chicken cock. It's already been done. But if you want to come over and finish our chicken cock, I will give your sisters each half price sets. And all the rest of that fun stuff. Happy birthday, Luke. Luke's birthday. We cheers to him earlier. I don't know if you were on the show, but Luke is in the chat. His birthday is today. So happy birthday.
He's about 200 yards that way.
Yep. Right there. Yeah, I did do Ancient Age. I fucked up bad. I wanted to do Ancient Age. I did Ancient Age. Moose is calling me out right now. Yeah. Please, I will try and get Ancient Age and Ancient Age on the show. Kyle told me there was one bottle of Ancient Age in the house, and when I saw another Ancient Age, I didn't read it all the way through, so we ended up with 2. Totally interesting perspective though on
we enjoyed
the
it.
Same bottle.
We did.
So yeah, Moose, I am so sorry. I even
Moose.
So yeah, have you ever played King's Cup?
David drank.
Yeah,
he was the last one.
Drink. I'll drink with you.
That's what we should do. We should play a live version of King's Cup.
Oh, it would be amazing. Can we get like all of y'all to play King's Cup? Have you ever played? Yes, all y'all. Have you ever played King's Cup?
No, not yet.
Okay, we need to take a poll. I will be willing to put like, I don't know. I love King's Cup. It's awful game. And it is amazing.
It's awesomely fun.
It is. And literally Moose is one of them. And the last person to do Moose has to drink. So y'all got me trashed. We know I'm drunk. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. However, yes. Let me get it right way. If you have not had Abita's Imperial Stout, it is bourbon finished. It is amazing. Also, Robert Mondavi red wine.
1,000 Stories.
1,000 Stories. I can do this. 1,000 Stories or Apothic Inferno. I recommend if you have a wife or loved one that likes red wine or beer in your life, go ahead and hit those up. Bourbon is good. Bourbon is great. We'll keep going. I'm all ready to keep drinking, but Kyle's trying to shut this down. So thank you very much. Love you all.
Appreciate every one of you.
Yes.
For real.
And
you guys are rock
for our
stars.
Patreon viewers, please, thank you so much for everything you do for us.
DJ needs you to say William LaRue Weller one more time.
William LaRue Weller. I did it. Or it's William LaRue Weller.
I just did Weller.
I can't do it unless I'm seriously thinking of it. So that deserves a super chat. But that's just me saying and being a snot. So
Moose says the new drinking game is every time he comments, everyone has to do Moose. Sorry, David.
You
I
gotta
know.
So that's not fair to everyone else on the planet.
Oh, snap. My man.
Cheers. Hold up. And I got
All
bottle
right.
number 3,
Since-
which I did like. I'm
since-
gonna do that.
Since mama didn't raise no bitch.
Ready? Hold up.
6 a.m. is gonna come early tomorrow.
Yeah, it is, buddy. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
buddy.
I really do like the mix.
We can do that.
Nope.
Drink Booker straight.
I will always drink Booker straight.
Yeah. Sorry to contaminate your bookers. I just thought.
It's okay. It was still good. I
DJ
called
Beacon
it.
said nailed it.
Nails with Aaron. So if you got a girl in your life that likes nail polish, go ahead, head on over to there. I'm not going to plug it anymore. I promised Kyle I wouldn't do it. But if you can figure out what I just said, love y'all. And you want nail, I'm going to shut up. Continue. I promised I wouldn't combine the two.
All right. You ready?
Peanut butter sucks on waffles.
It's
Peanut
20
butter-
to 4, by the way.
What?
It's 20 to 4, by the way. The vote.
Yeah. My people.
That's all right. I'll fix
My
it.
people.
I will always win.
We'll see y'all later.
Thanks, y'all.
They can't
David,
hear
hold
you.
on.